I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amber. This is amaraslogic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news. Live edition, season opener edition. Let's go, Bucks. What? Comment, like, subscribe, and share the electrifying content. Salute the Bucks Nation, friends, and family. Y'all know we here to talk about what's going down in Philadelphia between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Philadelphia 76ers. And it's all about the Milwaukee Bucks. Shout out to the new Bucks. Shout out to Taurean Prince. Shout out to Gary Trent Jr. Huge improvements over what we had at those positions last year. Defense looks much better. Offensive rebounding is a problem. I think we'll work that out. But I'm very impressed with what I've seen so far with the Bucks. I know we still got a game ahead of us, but I still like what we're doing out there. We got to rebound, we got to play smart, and we got to withstand the run that they're currently on. What's good, though? What's good, Bucks Nation? What's good? Salute, salute. Appreciate y'all tapping in. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. Helps other straight Bucks fans find the best Bucks content on YouTube with the best Bucks chat on YouTube. It's not only the information, but it's also the presentation. Salute, salute. Let's get this game. Let me get these stats of what not showing here. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Game's still on. We got about 9 minutes left. Let me see who in the building. Had this on. So it's 88 to 104 right now. Giannis is hooping. He's definitely need to get his free throws together. He has 21 points. Taurean Prince was hooping today. He got 16. The much maligned Damian Lillard from last year, 30 points, 6 of 10 from 3, 9 of 17 from the field. Shout out to him, along with 7 rebounds. Damian Lillard has as many rebounds as Brook Lopez. Let that sink in. Shout out to Dame with only 2 turnovers, 30 points, plus 21. The best plus minus on the team so far tonight. So shout out to him. But we need to finish this team off. We need to finish them. Get them out of here. And what did I tell y'all? Pat Connaughton was hooping in preseason. It's turned into the regular season. Pat Connaughton is still hooping. Shout out to him. Shout out to Bobby P for how he was hooping in the first half. But Bobby P in the second half was doing a lot of wild stuff. Bobby P, it's feast or famine with Bobby P, but salute. We appreciate what you did in the first half. You really helped us get out to a big lead there, and especially in the second quarter. I pulled some stats here that my brother sent me for the second half, or the second quarter, right? So for the second quarter, which I think was a turning point in this game. So the first quarter, we had 22 points, 42% from the field, 1 of 7 from threes, 4 assists. Second quarter, we scored 36 points, 58% from the field, 5 of 10 from the 3-point line, 9 assists. The second quarter was a game-changing quarter to me in this game. That's what got us that lead. And then the third quarter, we scored 42 points. So clearly this team can get buckets. And did y'all see the defensive rotations today? Hey, the Bucks are playing. This looks like a completely different animal out there, y'all. Completely different animal. I'm not going to even hold you. The Bucks look, hey, even without Middleton, we look good. I know they had Embiid. They didn't have Embiid and Paul George. I get it. The Bucks have been playing with injuries for years, so I don't got no shame for them. Too bad, too sad. Deal with it. Deal with it. And regardless, the other thing that I saw that was important this year that I would like to mention is last year guards were killing us, right? If you look at Maxey, 9 of 26 is not efficient. That's not efficient at all. 9 of 26. Yes, they got a little spark for Kelly Oubre and Lowry, but their main guy, we turn into a volume shooter. And that's directly representation of us adding Gary Trent Jr. to this team. He makes Maxey work for every bucket. If that was Beasley, he would have 62 points in this game right now. He'd have 62. Shout out to Gary Trent Jr. Let's see in the comments section. My bad, y'all. It's opening night. I'm charged. But the Bucks need to go ahead and put these cats away, though. I know that. I know they better quit playing with their food. See in the comment section here. Shout out to William Johnson. What's good, bro? Marcus Little, what's good, bro? Good to see you. RJ back straight out of the UK. What's good? The homie Derek Stevenson. What's good? Patricia P. What's good? One of the queens of the chat. Salute, salute. Brandon King Carter in the building. Salute. My boy Jeff Riley straight out of the OC. What's good, sir? Simeon Carter. What's good, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you. The homie Dre West. Salute. Mr. Cool, the living legend. Salute. Jake U, what's good, bro? Appreciate you tapping in. Nina, what's good? Appreciate you tapping in. Make sure to hit that like button. Sadowski, what's good, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute. Salute, salute, Sadowski. State of Mind, what's good? I ain't seen you in the chat before. Make sure you hit the like button. Welcome to friends and family. Welcome. Emma, what's good? Shout out to one of the queens of the chat. Emma with Smith, what's goody? Yusuf, what's good, bro? I love cooking the internet bums. Hey, they saying you the new troll, bro. They said, hey, I think you got this Chitty burner account, but we gonna find out. I'm gonna do some research. Mia Kim, what's good? The homie Jimmy Roller, what's good, bro? Tony Tone, what's good? The Big Bodega, what's good? Charles Bilbo, what's good, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute either. What's good? Let me see what's up in here. Make sure I miss no. The homie Gibson Nicholas, straight out of the Bahamas. What's good, bro? Shallow man, what's good, bro? Appreciate you tapping in. Appreciate you tapping in. Max Villain, what's good? Janet MOC, one of the queens of the chat. Salute, ma'am. Hello. Romero, my guy, what's good, Romero? Romero gonna have some one-liners today. That I can assure you. Joseph, what's good? Pronte, the homie. What up, Pronte? Durante, what's good, famo? My homie. My good friend, Cynthia Harris, one of the queens of the chat. What's good, fam? Salute. Shout out to Cynthia. Eric Payne, what's good, bro? Good to see you. Yeah, the band getting back together. Kenny Mack in the building. What up, Kenny Mack? What's good, fam? Just Max, what's good? Salute, salute. Appreciate y'all tapping in. So how y'all feeling? Bucks Nation, y'all feeling good? Are y'all impressed with today? I think you should be. I think we should be impressed with today's performance thus far. Though we do have time left and they are making a little bit of a run, we need to stand tall and withstand this run and get this game over with. And get this game over with, please. Get to some of these comments here. Then I'm going to open up the lines early here. Because I know a lot of y'all hyped and charged. Let me get back to the score so y'all can see that real quick. We just need to hold this lead and get to it, y'all. We need to get to it. William Johnson said Porter's playing D. Hey, ain't that a rarity? Ain't that a rarity? Porter, he trying to play some D, bro. He trying. He is definitely trying. But like my boy be saying, he can Porter's can't jump over a credit card. And Porter's layup package, his layup game is still suspect. But Bobby was cooking in that first half. We gonna have to pay Bobby whatever the max amount that he can get for his pay range. We need to pay him. No, we do need to pay Bobby. Bobby is kind of like a unicorn at what he does and what he can do and the matchup problems he causes. He's definitely needed on this team, even though he's a little OC. My boy RJ back said, what's good, Bucks Nation? What's good, bro? We in the building. We in the building. We up 15. We got 6 minutes, 53 seconds left. 92-107. Let's go, Bucks. William Johnson. Hey, William Johnson, Dame got that dog. No, Dame got that. That ain't no dog. What you're seeing now is anger. That's anger. He's being fueled by anger. Whatever fueled Batman to get out of that, what was that? Which movie was that when they had Bane and he had to get out of that prison? And it just seemed, and then when he got out, he was on a different type of time. That's what Dame is on now. He's on a different type of time, pun intended. He came out here looking to drop 30 to 40. This isn't unintentional. This is making a statement. Y'all talking this Maxey stuff. I just dropped 30 on his head. And that's a fact. Efficiently dropping 30 on his head. We got to show respect to Dame Lillard. He's not 75 greatest by accident. It wasn't a favor. It's because he got skills, y'all. And he's coming in better shape, changing his lifestyle, diet. I expect this to be an ongoing thing with Dame to be hooping like this to keep it real. Patricia P said, I'm impressed with the D. I am definitely impressed with the D, but I'm with the D when I impress is the rotations. And I'm also seeing some offensive sets. I saw a couple offensive sets that was impressed me early in the first quarter. I'm like, okay, so they are working on some stuff. You can see that high pick and roll, and when Giannis dipped in, kind of did the slip, and he got hit, and they hit him, and he got the and one, and then the dunk. So you're seeing things that they were actually working on coming to fruition. But the additions of DeLon Wright, Taurean Prince, and Gary Trent Jr. have been game-changing for us defensively. Do y'all think if we had the same dudes from last year, this game would be like this? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. My boy Simeon said Dame time. He trying. Dame is cooking today. He definitely is cooking today. But we need to keep him cooking, and we need to end this game. I'm not going to say that, but I'm just going to put it on there. Salute to you, Simeon. My boy Brandon said, what's good, Bucks Nation? We out here trying to enjoy this victory, hopefully. Let's get out of here with this win. Hey, Jeff, I think, let me see how many he got, Jeff. He got, let's see. Oh, he got 6 blocks. 6 blocks. And what's impressive is Giannis had 7 assists and 14 rebounds. That's impressive as well. Shout out to Giannis for the distribution. Patricia said Giannis is giving these people all this free chicken. Oh! Why, Patricia? Why? Yeah, the defense is 1,000 times better, Dre West. But when we talk on the side, Dre, we were saying that. Hey, with those additions, people aren't talking about it. Those are defensive additions. And our team is going to be 1,000% better just defensively. You already seeing it. Movement is much better. And we got to, hey, shout out to Pat Connaughton, bro. You're playing well, bro. Shout out to Pat Connaughton. I know we clown you on this chat from time to time, but you are playing well right now. And if you can keep this up, it'll be much appreciated. If we can get Pat Connaughton to play on this level, that's nothing but a plus for this team and makes our depth even that much more impressive. We're a deep team, y'all. We're a deep team. Brandon said, welcome back, G. Shout out to Brandon. My boy Derek Stevens said, what's good, friends and family? We here. Just wait for the Bucks to go ahead and get these cats out of here. I was trying to tell him Dame was going to come in cooking off. I said off the back, like that dude for extra be saying off the back. Damian Lillard was coming to get smoke. He looking for smoke. He Yogi the Bear. He looking for all the smoke. Watch what I tell y'all. Salute to Derek. Let me put the link in the chat. Let's turn up Bucks Nation. Let me put the link in the chat. Let's get it. Link in the chat. Pop in as you will. We get to some of these comments. Keep y'all posted on the game. Bucks need to kind of get this game under control. They letting these cats play around too much. Put that on while we wait for some people to pop in here. Let's see the score right now. We got 110-97 right now. Homie Pass tapping in. Hold on, Pass. I got you. I'm just waiting for my mouse. Find my mouse here, sir. There we go. All right, there we go. What up, Pass? Let me tap you in, sir. What up, Pass?
What's good?
What's good? Hey, just want the Bucks to hurry up and get this over with, bro. Hey, the defense look way better, Pass.
I am excited. We have competent bench players. Do you understand how important that is? Our bench players are actually good for once.
Right. Right. Hey, that's what's key. We have a bench now, but a dangerous bench. It's people that can get buckets on our bench.
All three of our players that we got, they're all showing up where we need them to show up. Delon is
Delon Wright
doing.
defensively, Gary Trent defensively. I mean,
Oh, Prince was fantastic this game. That man. And the fact that he's a bench player, he's only playing starter minutes because Khris is out.
right.
He will
But
be back on the bench. Bobby looks like a real player.
right. He had a little brain fart in the third quarter, but that's expected with Bobby. But for the most part, Bobby played well. I'm gonna
I
tap
think
y'all in 1 minute.
the brain fart thing was definitely because of what's his name, BBL Lowry over there.
Oh yeah, Lowry's just a public nuisance.
I mean, he's always on my hate list, so this is
Right.
I've always hated him since he got into the league. I hate him even more because he's one of those players who always like foul baits.
Right. Agreed.
Dame looks great.
I'm just happy with what I'm seeing. I'm glad Dame came out with a strong performance early. I mean,
not even that. Look at the shot percent. Look for the field goal percentage too of Dame and Giannis. Dame's
right.
taking more shots than Giannis. That's what we wanted.
Yeah. And but look at where we're shooting. Look at we're shooting. 55% from the field, 44% from the field, from the three. We're shooting terrible from the free throw line. That might be the difference of why they're not getting blown out right now.
Yeah,
really blown out.
Most of that's just Giannis.
Yeah, that is Giannis. Yeah, Giannis was 6 of 12, 50%, and he got to do better.
I'm surprised. He was doing really well during preseason, and they looked faster too during preseason.
I agree.
I don't know why he looked like he went back again.
Hey, and getting 9 points from Connaughton off the bench. Hey.
I'm low. Connaughton's the one person I'm hesitant on. I'm gonna hold off my thing because I know I've seen this before. I'm gonna wait to see what he does. I'm not gonna give it one game.
Hey, Bleach Report boss, let me tap you in, bro.
Oh, he's throwing Giannis three throws again. All right, let's see what happens.
Oh, you dropped. Hey, I don't know what happened to your screen. Oh, there you go.
Oh, he's good.
Got me?
Yeah, you in there. You good. Dame is stat padding, y'all. You see, I didn't know we had a troll this early in the season.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
You know what? I gotta give Mia Kim on this one. Mia Kim said, "Hey, yo, we talking mad stuff about Pat C. Actually contributed. Yeah, he did contribute. You're completely right. Hold on 1 second.
I do have one negative and that's with AJ Green. He is. I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with AJ Green.
This game is still going on.
Yeah, it's 3 minutes and 52 seconds left.
Why are they just playing around?
Yeah, just end this game.
Like they've had this 15 point to 20 point lead for like
they've been sitting on this since the third quarter. The second quarter, damn near.
Yeah, they won't. They have the option to make it bigger, and they just decide not to. Make it bigger so you can put in AJ Johnson.
They decided not to. That's this is a very. This is what I call a team performance tonight. This was a team performance.
All right, you know those. I'm dead serious. ESPN thing just showed off the 76ers their rookie. I forgot his name, Jared something. One of the things says his TikTok followers. This is where we are at. They're like, oh, he has 3.8 million TikTok followers. Yeah. This is what we care about.
I'm just happy with our new additions. They went under the radar.
Prince going off great. Trent was getting a couple of three. All right, man.
Gary Trent, I'm more impressed with Gary Trent's defense. I'm more impressed with Gary Trent's defense than anything.
Gary Trent's by far the one I'm most excited about. And he seems like honestly, I have a feeling he might stay with us for more than a year.
Oh, I agree. But I think that's the plan. I think we're going to let Brook go. Brook played well defensively, but his lack of rebounding is crazy. And he just boxes out. I just don't understand why Brook does that. He boxes out and never looks for the ball. And then it just drops there. And then the opponent...
I'll give Brook a pass because it's Drummond, and that's Drummond's literally the only thing Drummond's good for. It's rebounding. That's his bread and butter. So I will give him a pass on that. And he was boxing out pretty well. It was just sometimes the guys were just not going after it. Like when he would do is always when Giannis wasn't there, he would do that. But he does have 7 rebounds, 8 rebounds.
Yep,
that's more than his normal.
That is true. That is more than his normal. Hey, the big bodega, we got to give Dame a little bit more time before we say Dame is back. We'll say this is a good sign for Dame. This is a good sign. Let's not say he's back. I want to see a 25-game sample size before I say anything about anybody being back. I need 25 games.
It's not,
but this is a good sign.
The thing about I think that Dame might be back is more so how he was moving, getting to the rim. He was running. He was running.
Running facts. That is a great point. He did look a lot more shifty today and a little bit more burst. He was getting past Maxey.
He looked he was actually pretty good on that. Even defensively, he looked like he wasn't terrible.
I'm not gonna say too much because they'll say that I'm trying to glaze Dame or something. So I'm not gonna say too much. I'm gonna let y'all cook. Go ahead, Pass. Keep talking.
He was hustling to get a rebound against a guy 8 inches bigger than him.
I saw that play. I'm like, dang, look at what Dame doing over here?
He's fueled by anger this year. I'm telling y'all the truth. He's fueled by anger this year. I see it in his face. I see it in his demeanor. He is looking to get 30 to 40 whenever he can. He is looking to cook. I'm telling y'all.
Man, bro, it was like a sloppy first quarter, but after that, they started.
When I saw him hit 2 or 3 threes in a row, I was like, up. He's one of them players like Stephen, and when they hit 2 or 3 in a row, it's a problem. Now it's a problem. It's a problem. And it was a problem. Look what he did today. It was definitely a problem.
It was like they couldn't really once Giannis tried to go inside, they tried to double him, but then once somebody got open for a shot, it was like
they're wide open. This is what we've been asking for, Bucks Nation. When they hit the outside shots, you can't double Giannis. Giannis scored with ease today. Besides him going OC a couple times on fast breaks and running people over with people wide open on the wings due to tunnel vision, he played really well. But Giannis, you got to get your peripheral vision up, bro. It was times you was running down the field. Torian Prince, who been hot today, was wide open, and Dame were wide open on the wings, and you trying to run people over. You got to up the IQ, bro. You got to make the smart basketball decisions, fam. Giannis could have easily had 10, 12 assists today already. He had opportunities. He had opportunities.
I'm going to say a bold statement. Giannis have to not look to be winning MVP this year to win a championship. He has to look about extra. I'm dead serious. The way that game was going, if Giannis had made that extra couple of passes, it was just wide open shots, this game been over fast because San Francisco didn't know what to do really. They was trying to stop Giannis, but then they realized, Prince making shots. Gary Trent
Portis making shots. Did you see them? They started doubling Portis. Did y'all see they started doubling Portis on the catch? Did y'all see that? In the third quarter, they were doubling Bobby on the catch. No joke.
I was like,
hey, did y'all see that in the chat? They was doubling Bobby.
I was shocked. I'm like, why are you doubling Bobby like that? Bobby's like,
oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. We gotta take a step back.
We gotta take a
step back.
Bro. We gotta say.
It's the season opener. You know our boy is in the building. Hey, our favorite op, No Strays ENT. Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Peace to the panel. Let me start the season off right by congratulating the Bucks on a great win versus the mighty Eric Gordon and Gushar Yabusile.
Hey, look, listen. You better talk
to
about that.
What up, Callie? I see you.
Look, Yabusele was hooping, all right?
Right? Yeah,
he wasn't that bad.
He definitely was hooping. I agree.
I honestly, if you're a Sixers fan, I know they were saying a lot about their bench depth. They did not look that great.
No,
I don't really see anything crazy about them.
That's
Drummond looks good. That's really it,
right?
And Caleb Martin's cool.
Right? Said he's cool. What?
He's cool.
So
Bro,
how you feel about everything Bleacher Report ball so far? Okay, Bucks up 120 to 105. Hey, the
Oh, the
Bucks
game's
put up
already
some
over.
points too today, y'all. Hey, this is impressive. I don't care if it is without, because you know what the difference is? Why I don't have no sympathy for him? Because the team last year, if we played a team like this, it would have been a tight game. We'd have had to win it in the last 3 minutes. And today we were winning comfortably. We just held the lead. I'm not mad at that. They never got back within striking distance after the second quarter. They never got under single digits. We just cruised. We did enough to maintain the lead and won. That's good basketball. We weren't doing this last year. And we played to the level of our competition. Like I said, if we'd have played Philadelphia last year without Paul, if they had Paul George, without Paul George and Embiid, this would have been a close game. This would have been a very close game.
I don't think it'd be close with them here. I'll be honest. I think it'd be worse actually.
Yeah, different worse shots. Absolutely, it could have been worse.
Maxey took 31 shots.
Yeah, that's crazy. Maxey was 10 of 31 for 25 points.
He took some bad shots. He was taking some bad shots. Like, they made him take some horrible shots to the hole. He tried to fight for
10 of 31 is crazy.
Gary Trent be doing his thing.
Foul calls. He was trying everything. I'm like, no,
Gary
you're not.
Trent was efficient. 3 of 6, 2 of 5, 3 of 3, 11 points.
And just shut down Maxey, man. He was in
right.
Maxey's.
He had 25, but if I'm shooting 45 times, I should get 25 points.
Man, honestly, I thought Gary Trent was a little lackluster on offense because I think he could do way better than this.
Yeah, but he wasn't even. He didn't need to because Dame was cooking, Bobby P was cooking, and he still got double figures. And Pat C contributed 9 points.
He didn't need to, but it'd be nice if he did.
Right, agreed. I like that Tyler Smith got some run, and he scored a quick 5 points. I like that.
Did he? He only got 2 points in here. Oh, yeah, he does have 5.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he came in. I watched it. He came in and cooked real quick.
Oh, they didn't count his 3-pointer on here. That's why. I'm wondering, like, their 3-pointer thing's not counted on here.
Yeah, that is crazy. Let me just show the quick stats. Y'all just give me 1 second. Y'all stay put. I'm just going to show this real quick. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all. Hey, B-Shack, I'm going to tap you in. I just want to show the final stats here real quick. So the Bucks win 124-109. Our best quarter was the third quarter, 42-34. As far as points, the biggest differential was the second quarter, which was a difference in this game. Taurean Prince was on fire, 16 points. Groundhog Day did what he does, 25 points, 14 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 block. Brook Lopez, 3-point merchant, did have 6 blocks, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. That's actually solid. Dame played well, 38 minutes, 9 of 19 from the field, 6 of 12 from the 3, 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 30 points. Gary Trent had 11. Bobby P was being Bobby P, getting buckets, had 16. Pat Connaughton came with 9. Hey, this was a good performance. Good performance. We held them to 41% shooting and 25% from the 3. The only thing that kept them in this game was rebounding. That was it. Was the offensive boards. Besides that, we was killing them. 53%, 43% from the 3. You're going to win games when you shoot like this. 50-40, you're going to win games, y'all. Now, let me tap in everybody here real quick. All right, I got you, B-Shack. Here we go. We got the gang. Let's go. What up? What up? We got B-Shack down at the bottom right. At the top right, we got the homie Pass. Bottom left, we got the Bleacher Report boss VP. What's going on, sir? All right. Let's get with B-Shack real quick. Let's start with you, then we're going to do a round robin. So how you feel? Okay. We see your allegiance. Okay.
Hey, he was me. We are happy right now.
Hey, I'm from the Bronx, man. I'm from the Bronx.
That's how it is. It's either that or the Mets. Nothing else. We not took anything else.
Are you not happy to see Dame look like Dame today, B-Shack? Are we not excited that Dame looked like Dame tonight?
I'm excited. I don't have to wait for 25 games. I'm declaring Dame is back now.
Okay.
And it's just not in the stats. It's in his pep. It's in his hop. He's in shape, man. He's changed everything. I mean, his diet, his workout schedule, his sleeping habits. Dame, was serious about, coming back and showing people y'all must have forgot.
Right. I say he's fueled by anger right now. He just looked like he's trying to. I'm trying to kill everybody this year.
And guess what? Everybody's trying to gas up the Celtics because they're supposed to have a chip on their shoulder. Man, if they got a chip on their shoulder, what the Bucks got on their shoulder?
A boulder.
A boulder.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this narrative trying to, make the Celtics seem like, oh, we ought to be scared. We ain't scared of the Celtics, man.
But they know
If you
that. They know that.
Look at our bench, man. Our rotations look good. Torian Prince looks, man, what a pickup, man. What a pickup. What an upgrade from Crowder, man.
Right. Think about that. How huge of a 360 that is from Jay Crowder to Torian Prince.
Yep. And guess what, man? I'm a preacher. And I love a good sermon about Lazarus being raised from the dead. Oh no, man. Pat looking like Lazarus, man.
Hey, did you see how Gary Trent made Tyrese Maxey work for everything? If that was Beasley, Maxey would have had at least 40.
Honestly, he probably would have had a 50-point.
He might have had a 50 ball. I agree.
Enjoy Detroit.
Yeah.
The defense looks good because I was hearing someone doing an analysis on their defense and what they're doing different now. Before they were rushing the shooter, guys are getting in the mid range. They're taking away the middle.
Right.
Forcing people out more toward the baselines and keeping that back line strong. I mean, man, let me tell you something. When Khris finally is ready to play, man, if he looks anything like Khris Middleton, what you gonna do against the Bucks? They got size, they got versatility, they got
Depth.
players that can play multiple positions.
Depth.
And even the young guys at the end, got a little bit of run at the end. My man,
Tyler Smith
was stroking. Did he get He got a put back too?
Yeah. He had 5 points in like 2 minutes. Like he came in.
He had a putback shot.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a lot of young dudes on the bench, man. And I don't know, Doc must have had an epiphany or something, man, because I think he really is going to try to
Play the young guys.
Now, if they would have blown them out like they should have tonight, they would have. I think the young guys would have got some more run tonight. If they would have got up by like 30,
Yeah,
he would have got them in. But I'm kind of looking at Giannis, man. I don't know what it is. It almost feels like I could be wrong. So chat, don't come for me tonight. But it almost looks like sometimes he feels left out, and he just has to get his. I hope that's not it, man.
but I think that's okay though. Sometimes he do need to get his. I don't think that's a bad thing.
My opinion on that is more so I just think he's not fully there with like trust level with everyone yet. Because it's the first game. So I think give it a little bit more time. We'll see. Because it's too early to tell. But since it's the first game, I don't think he's fully trusted with everyone on the team. Especially since we have 3 new players.
Yeah, right now. He was trusting.
The Dame trust is definitely getting a lot better. It's not perfect. It's not where I want it to be fully. But it's much better from last year.
Much better.
Even the offense, I saw offensive sets today. I saw things that were going off of the pick and roll. It wasn't happening all the time, but I did see glimpses of what I think the Doc is trying to institute. But again, that's going to take time of the players actually playing together. And I know Khris will be plug and play, but it would be so nice if he could just get in the mix more consistently. Because they got to have continuity.
No, Doc was lying about that. Doc was 100% lying about that.
Why do you all think Brook is so much better than Giannis in that screen and roll, pick and roll action? Then
because he screens. He
I think
actually screens and uses his body.
it's probably just how Brook is used to using his body because he plays as a center all the time. So he's a lot more used to doing that. A lot of centers usually have that like way easier to do. He's also a lot stronger just from looking at them.
Yeah.
Like he looks much stronger than Giannis. So that also helps too.
Yeah, but he does need to screen better. It's like I said, he does a rub. It's not a screen. He gets to you, touches you, and then dips instead of stop impeding your progress. That's what he needs to do, is stop his man. When you see Draymond Green give a screen for Steph, his man's is stopped. He can't move for a half a second, which gives the space that the airspace that Steph needs to shoot. Or if you saw the screens that Brook was giving Dame, it allowed him to get clean looks for threes.
It's that, and also use of it's remembering how you played beforehand. Brook has already been playing like that before, so it's not really hard for him to do for Dame. It's just slight change. You just go up a little bit more, but you figure it out pretty quickly. Giannis has never done that before until now. Like he very, very literally does that. Only with like Middleton occasionally, and Middleton's spacing is much different from what Dame's is. So that factors in too.
So man, what y'all think about Pat, man?
Hey, I've been giving Pat his flowers all preseason, and it's rolled into the regular season. Literally.
I'm not gonna bash him tonight. He played good tonight.
He played good. Hey, Pat C, you back on the bus with us. You can come. You can come back to bus.
No. He's at the bus stop.
He's at
Let's
the
slow
bus
down.
stop.
He's at the bus stop now. He's not late, but he's still waiting. We'll give him some time. This is one game.
Hey, they thumbs up at you. I'm getting all types of
Hey, like that. Hear that?
They don't want to give Pat C no props yet. But hey, B-Shaq, he played well.
Man, nobody's been harder on him than I have, man. But man, I can't hate on him right now.
Maybe
man.
he heard the noise. And we can't say this is we didn't expect this. He's one of the best players all preseason. We gotta be real. He's one of the best players all preseason. It was consistent all preseason. Maybe he heard the noise. Or maybe he knows a contract year too. So
he ain't getting $9 million again. I'll tell you that right. He ain't getting $9 million again. So he better save all those pennies. He better do a deal. He better make a deal with those.
We got a lot
and you know
of
who else I
players.
like too today, even though the stats didn't show his impact? I like DeLon Wright. He's a pest on defense, and he plays his role. He don't try to do too much. If he get an open shot, he'll take it, but he's looking to distribute and just play good defense. And I'm cool with that. With I think DeLon Wright is going to bring to this team.
He did exactly what you want him to do.
Agreed.
To me, it just felt like the whole team was just suffocating that 76ers. Like, every time they had the ball, I feel like somebody's real on their chest, ready to get the ball out. I was like, this is what I wanted to see. Like, just force them to shoot. Like, they don't let him do those sets and get a good shot off. No, get him in the chest like, go shoot right now. Like, he's shooting nothing. Brook had the guy chance to, he had six blocks. That was because everybody was on their chest. And they was trying to rush, and they don't see Brook.
But this goes back to a point that B-Shaq made last year, and also Dr. Smith, as far as Brook is a much better defender when we have on-the-ball defense. When we can guard guards, Brook is a much better defender, as you can see. When you can funnel traffic his way, not that he has to go to it, when it's funneled his way, he's an amazing shot blocker. Shot blocker.
So, to your point, all of a sudden, Brook looks like vintage Brook on defense.
Right.
Because he's not running around. Last year, he was out there. He was like getting frustrated. They had him out there on an island by himself. People was back cutting. He was just it was the defensive situation last year. The chaos affected him more than anybody else. Now, all of a sudden, around the rim, he's getting off the ground. And I'm like, yo, have you been like drinking the same sauce that LeBron is drinking? Because I don't see any slippage, man. Really, I don't see, he can't get any slower.
Right.
So it's never going to be a speed issue. But he's getting off the ground, man. He's reacting well.
No, he has a great defensive IQ.
Right, he does.
He's very similar to Tim Duncan in that sense. Like Tim Duncan was a great defender even when he was older.
Tim Duncan. Great point.
And almost as many people gave up on Brook as they did Pat. They're like, get Brook out of here.
Right.
But Brook, man, he anchors that defense. I want to see Giannis get back to the defensive intensity he had a couple of years ago. My understanding is that his Greek coach treated him like he was back in the gym when he was 16 years old, like saying, you ain't done. I mean, tell him he hasn't done anything. You didn't play hard today. Not treating him like a superstar. And Giannis said he needed that because, let's be honest, Giannis has always been someone to be admired because of his humble beginnings and the fact he always seemed like, he was that gym rat. But I personally feel like since the championship, maybe he's starting to smell himself a little bit. I mean, come on, how could you not? When you've got all these endorsements, man, everywhere you go, people love you, got your shoe deal, you're a superstar. And perhaps that Olympic trip, that run, through the Olympics, getting with some people that he probably knew coming up through the ranks in Greece.
Yes.
Perhaps it took him back to his roots, man, and reminded him who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Get that hunger back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. We got quite a few people in the green room, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all last words here, and then I'm gonna tap some other people in. But then I'm gonna have y'all spin the block here in a minute. We're gonna start with Pass, go to Bleach Report boss, and then to the Yankees guy.
Yes,
The
sir.
Yankees.
Hey,
I'm gonna get my hat
over here. What? Hey,
I'm gonna go get my hat.
Go ahead, Pass. It's on you, bro.
We have actual role players. Do you understand how important that is? That's all that matters. We finally have a real team.
Absolutely.
We have a real team for 1 year. Horst actually did something good for once.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree.
I'm
Bleach
so glad
Report boss
is gone.
All right.
On you.
Man, I am happy the Bucks I was just amazed how the defense played. It was like they'll just swarm on everybody. And if we had like Gary Trent, Max probably had 40 points right now. He probably lost the game. But it's like Gary Trent was like a gnat in the face of a fly. He was right in his face every time. And he's yelling at the refs.
Right.
I'm like, I was fan of it. I just continue this. Let Middleton come back. Because Sixers got a lot more problems right now because the NBA is mad at B right now. They're like, you didn't tell us he was going to be out this long.
Right.
Like, oh my, I thought that Middleton was bad.
Yeah, Embiid on a different type of time, right?
They are mad at Embiid right now. So I was like, so I'm going to step back. So we going to win our games and let Middleton come back. So let's go, Bucks. Let's get that on Friday. And
yes,
I can't
sir.
wait to come back. Let's
on
go.
You, B-Shack.
Listen. This is a narrative-driven game, and a lot of people already starting to hedge their bets with the Bucks. People already started to put the little disclaimers in, and it was important for them to win this game tonight because if they would have slacked off because Embiid and Paul George were in, and this was a close game or they even lost, you'd be surprised how that narrative would just pick up steam. But because they came out strong, because they did what they were supposed to do, all they have to do is build on this and watch people start to be like, oh, we must have forgot.
Right.
And then they can get the respect back. I'm glad they started off great. I'm glad they started off strong. I'm glad the defense looks strong. So everybody was saying, I don't know about their defense. The defense looks great. And if they keep playing like this, then the question is going to be, well, if Middleton gets up in this and he's healthy, what is this team going to look like then?
Right.
And all I got to say, the rest of the league, so I know we got to get off, is be afraid. Be
Let's
very
go, B
afraid.
Shaq. Appreciate you. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Salute, salute. Living legends right there. All right, y'all. Go. I'm about to tap y'all in here, sir. CJ, tapping you in. Gibson, go tap you in. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Hey, let me tap you out, Bleach Report boss. Give me a second. I'm gonna tap you back in a minute. Let me get Gibson in here. He was in here. Let me get Pronte. You good? Let me see if Pronte is in here. Pronte's screen is off. Let me tap in Dr. Smith here. Hold on a second. Dr. Smith was good. What up, CJ? Long time no see. Salute, salute.
Long time no see, man.
It was good.
What's
Was good.
everyone?
Hey, Pronte, your screen ain't on, bro. Tap back in when you get your screen on or your camera on. Oh, there you go. All right. I'll tap you in a little bit, bro. CJ was good. Bahamas very own. My man Gibson Nicholas was good. New Orleans very own.
CJ, where
A
you
man
been
that has
hiding?
many,
You haven't
many
been
names.
in a
Dr.
while.
Going
Smith, Mr.
on?
You
Smith,
haven't
Roz.
been
It's
in
all good.
a while.
Let's go.
Hey, man.
Dr.
Hey,
Smith.
B-Shack. Hey, B-Shack. I know you're a Yankees fan, but I'm from the West Coast, dog. We got to go with them Dodgers.
He
Hey,
came
we
for
about to do
smoke
belts to
right
ass, man.
away.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm
you
sorry to
see
cuss,
this man came for smoke right
but we'll keep it on the
Oh,
basketball. We keep it on the basketball. Hey, man.
away.
I'm going to start off this. I want to be quick.
All
I
right,
ain't trying to waste everyone's time. Get
go
my
ahead,
point out.
CJ.
I don't think I've been on the previous live streams
Here
about
we go.
I think the previous live streams about the off season, about the
Right.
new acquisitions and everything like that.
We
I'm
glad
gonna
you here
start by
now.
saying
CJ, we glad
Gary
you here
Trent
now, bro.
was a steal, bro. When I found out we got Gary Trent Jr., that was a steal, the steal of the off season for us,
Mm-hmm.
because Gary Trent Jr. he's already been known as a defender, but the thing is, when he's with the Raptors, he had a different role of him scoring. Now he doesn't have to have that a scoring load on him. All we need him to do is just guard the opposing team's best perimeter defender, and that's all we need from him. I don't care about the 5 fouls that he had. What I liked that what he did was he was aggressive from the jump. Full court pressing, 94 feet on Tyrese Maxey,
CJ came
doing
in
whatever he
talking.
can about fighting through screens and everything like that. TP, Torian Prince, man, look, I don't know what Darvin Ham did to him in LA, but anytime we get a shooter that goes to the Milwaukee Bucks and plays for us, they're gonna have a career year of shooting. So I'm expecting big from TP
Hey,
and
CJ
Gary
came
Trent
in here
Jr.
and put his apron on right away. Right
But
away. He
also,
got go ahead.
I was seeing the comments talking about Giannis, about maybe he's not looking. Look, we're playing against Nick Nurse. All right, Nick Nurse's game plan always, all the time, is to key on Giannis. So
Facts.
anytime we playing against a Nick Nurse coaching style team, Giannis is not going to have. You saw what happened. They put two guys on him. The game was so frustrating that they put two people on Bobby Portis. When is the last time we
I
see people
told
double
y'all
team
I
Bobby?
saw them double Bobby P. He was giving them work though. They had to do something. Bobby P was giving them work. They had to do something. Cause
True,
Bobby the
but
type of player, once he get a couple shots going, Bobby can drop 30 on you. Bobby will
that
drop
is
30.
that is true. But what I like from this game, I get it. We didn't see Embiid and Paul George, but I mean, what are you going to expect? The two of those guys rarely play. I'm just saying it's the same thing for us with Middleton. He ain't going to be playing back to backs either. So let's not get carried away. But what I like from the start of the jump was our defensive schemes, the defensive rotations. I like how everybody was engaged, talking. One thing I was adamant about Brook Lopez, but when he actually put wings and people who got size, we are a little bit better. Last year we just had two small guards on the perimeter with Khris Middleton. That's not going to work. We need somebody that has good defensive IQ. Gary Trent Jr. has shown to have great defensive IQ. Also, my last point, the bench. Only thing I have an issue with the bench is probably maybe the minutes. I would like to see more of Tyler Smith in the rotation. We can play a way more bigger lineup, like for example, play Bobby, Giannis, and Tyler Smith just to see the rotations. But other than that, all we got to say is when Khris Middleton comes back, I just want those people who was talking mess about the whole offseason about our team, yapping and yapping and yapping. Look, just keep that same energy, bro. When we go to the Eastern Conference Finals or the Eastern Semifinals and put belt to ass on the Celtics, on the Knicks, all those other teams that was saying that they will be better than us just because they had, quote unquote, a trade. We ain't worried about all that. All I'm worried about is one game at a time. I don't know when we play next. I forgot who we play. But other than that, let's go Bucks, man. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, appreciate you, CJ. Appreciate you, bro. Salute. Hey, tap in more, bro. You always bring good energy, bro.
Oh yeah,
Appreciate you.
man, trust
Sure.
me. I'm a
Appreciate
tap
you.
back
Good
in.
energy, bro. Thank you. All right, CJ.
Sure.
My man, CJ. Salute, CJ. Hey, Pronte tapping you in, bro. What up, Pronte? All right, Gibson, let's go. Then we gonna go to Dr. Smith and then spin the block to Pronte. Go ahead, Gibson.
Salute to Fronte, the living legend. We
Right.
haven't seen you in a while. We know that you was hiding, but we glad you come out of hiding. Salute to Dr. Smith. I want that picture what you got there in the back of your in the back of your water, Mr. Smith. You could send that down to the Bahamas. I want that.
They said that down to the Bahamas.
so,
You like that? You like
so,
that? Yeah, 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 yeah.
so Mr. Amber, Fronte, and Dr. Smith, listen here. I sit down and I watch the whole game. Man, I was very, very impressed how everybody played. You know who surprised me tonight, guys? Torian Prince surprised me
Yeah,
tonight. I was like, wow,
good
that's
player.
shit. Gary Trent Jr. was all over Tyrese Maxey. Was glued on him. I like that. Dame, he had everything on him. He's ready. I don't care what nobody say. He ready. He ready to go to war. We just the Sixers, we own them. We own them buckets. I'm right with Philadelphia. The city of Philadelphia, you're owned by the Milwaukee Bucks. You can get that out of your head. Even if you had Embiid, you had Paul George, they still would have gonna get beat. We own them. Now, my biggest concern is New York. I hope you all watch this game tonight. When you all would get beat by 30, we beat teams. Bond. We going in their building and we beat them.
That's fair
We
on the
beat them.
road.
We beat them. We going on the road and we beat them. Shout out to Doc for putting everybody in the right spot, communicating with all our guys playing. I am
That
very
He's cooking from the
proud of
Bahamas,
this
y'all.
team. I am proud of this team tonight. Man. They just surprised me. Very proud. Let's continue with that same momentum. But only one thing, if they could have put either Bobby Portis or Torian Prince in that lineup and tell Middleton come back fully healthy, we good to go. I have no problem with that. We good to go, man. We good to go. That's
I
all I
know it's
had to
one
say.
game. We don't want to get too excited, but you can already
No,
see the improvement with this team. I don't want, like
right.
I said, this is one game. We need a larger sample size, but I like what I'm seeing. But go ahead, Dr. Smith, then we're going to get the prime tag.
yes, sir. Well, first of all, salute to everyone in the chat. Salute to the
Salute.
panel. It seems like the gang all here.
Right.
Give Prime
Right.
Mystery Man.
Shout out to
Um, um,
Eliza. I seen Eliza pop out. I know she
yeah,
was gonna pop out for game one. Well, go
yeah.
ahead, Dr. Smith.
So I'm not gonna stay too long
Okay.
tonight. But I would just say, and it's the same thing that I've been saying in the off season. I look forward to the return of common sense basketball. That was just a common sense display. That was, if you're a boxing fan, that was B-hop. That was just fundamentals, right? They didn't blow you away
Shout out
with
for the
like the
B Hop reference.
outside.
People don't even know what you mean. That's Bernard Hopkins, a great
Oh my God.
all-time boxer, but go ahead.
You know who B-hop is. Just start doing push-ups now. I get you. You know what I mean?
I'm about to
And
do something.
Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard was our wild factor tonight, but everything else was just workman.
Yeah, boy, your logo.
I loved the backdoor cuts. I love that, right? And this is an offense that Doc claims he has not installed yet. So I'm flat out saying the man is just a flat out liar, right? Because we weren't doing that last year. So there's some kind of implementation of something, right? But the biggest thing that I'm happy about is the dogged pursuit of our wing players on defense, our point of attack defense, the intentional shuttling of guys in. They're tracking them, they're hounding them, and they're pushing them right into Brook, who ate all night. And that's how you use Brook Lopez. Wherever that coach is, Adrian Griffin, that's how you use him.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you use him. Just like that. Man had 6 blocks tonight. It's hard to kind of ascertain or really get a good look at who we are when they are missing 2 of their major players, right? But what I will say, I'm talking about Philly now, but what I will say is this, right? Last year, our workmanlike wins meant that we had to come from behind against teams like Atlanta, right? Where we were losing by
Detroit.
30. That was us coasting last year. Us coasting this year is what we just saw. That was us coasting.
I agree
right?
with that. I
You
think
know
we
what I
were coasting.
And if this is the floor, because I always look at the first game of the year as the floor. It's a marathon. It's game 1. You can't really ascertain anything really of major value, right? I just think that we're off to a good start. I like what I see on defense so far. We do have a lot of work to do. We still got to get Khris Middleton in on this to see where he's going to fit in the mix. But I just, the basics, I like what I saw from Taurean Prince. I like what I saw from Gary Trent Jr. on both ends of the court. I like what I saw from DeLon Wright. Low-key was worried about his ball handling in the preseason. It's okay. It's not like I'm not looking at Kyrie, but just can you get the ball across the
Right.
half court and get us into our offense, right? It was a bit of a slog for Giannis. You know what I mean? Like, so it was more of a physical game for him.
He just missed free throws.
But say again, what happened?
I said he just missed free throws.
Yeah.
I mean, I was upset at that too. I think he was 6 of 12 at one point. He was giving out chicken fingers.
Brown was normal. He just didn't get enough shots. He didn't get a lot of shots.
Yeah.
No, that's
But-
true. He didn't get a lot of shots tonight.
That's good though. But he just missed a lot of free throws. That's all. But that's normal Giannis stuff.
Right.
Yeah, and I like the pace that they were playing at. It's an older team, right? And so you got to play with more common sense. I like that they played an efficient game. This would have been a perfect game for Khris Middleton. This would have been a perfect game for Khris Middleton. That's his pace. You know what I mean? That's the efficiency on offense. I really look forward to when he does rejoin, right? Because this is the type of offense that he can shine in, right? The extra pass. And this is us just learning each other, still learning each other. Learning offense, learning a defense. This is a good start. It's a good start. That's all it is. That's all you can really glean from it. You didn't play a Philadelphia team that's going to represent who they truly are.
Right.
But it's a good start. I'm not looking at any major statements to be made in the first game. I just like that we're getting back to common sense basketball. Someone always being there to clean. I love that. That's my favorite part of the game. Is Brook swatting somebody away.
Right.
Tyrese Maxey having to get pulled up off the ground and crying to the ref. I love that. More of that. More of that. You know what I mean? But I'll leave it to you guys. I do got to break out.
All right. Appreciate you tapping in. Appreciate you tapping in.
Sure.
All right, Joe. Appreciate you.
Just business.
All right. All right. Appreciate you. Shout out to Dr. Smith. Prate, it's on you.
Man, the Bucks look good. They look like a real team this time. Not a patchwork team.
Hey, raise your camera a little bit, Prate. You let the people see you. Let the people see you. There you go. Yeah,
they
you
look
good.
like a real team. Like they look like a real basketball. They look like they knew what they was doing. You can see that they played together before. They had a system they understood, and it worked. They understood what they was doing. Like their defense was way better.
Oh,
I know Embiid didn't play, but
it wouldn't have made a difference to me. The defense still would have looked good, I think.
Because they knew what they was doing. The only thing they was really lacking on is rebounding.
Right.
But off defensive rebounding. But I feel like that's something they can work on. That's easy work. But I thought that they looked good. I thought that everything had more crisp to it. It was fluid.
Yeah, I agree.
Damian, Giannis on the court, awkward together. They knew what they were going to do out there together. So did Brook Lopez. They all knew what they were going to do together. It wasn't like you shoot, I shoot. It wasn't no. I
Right.
don't know what they all kind of knew what doing. And they moved the ball so much better than I've seen the Bucks move in maybe 10 years.
Right.
You know,
Real
like
talk.
the passing was really, really good. Like they got easy shots.
You saw actual sets. Like I said today, I saw actual offensive sets being executed
I don't
today.
even know if they were best. I just know that they didn't stand out and watch Giannis drive to the paint, or stand
Yeah.
out and watch Dame drive to the paint. I mean, they did a little bit of that, but then they would cut. And Pat
That's the
Connaughton would
difference. I'll say that. That's the difference. People were cutting
Pat
to the
Connaughton
paint.
would cut. Pat Connaughton would cut.
Torian
Giannis would.
Prince.
Torian
Torian Prince was cutting.
Giannis would attract the attention and pass the ball out, and it'd be a wide open three. And then Torian Prince would actually knock down the shot.
Right.
I mean, which makes a difference. Instead of passing to Jay Crowder, he misses. You know what I mean? Putting a lot of
Who's still
pressure
a
on
free
Giannis.
agent? Jay Crowder's still a free agent.
Well, because he's gonna retire. He's gonna be paying for the big three or something. So, you know, he on the big three now. He on the 3 for 3. That's what he going. He might as well just end it. He had to retire for that next year. His knees ain't got it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, the Bucks look way better. They look like they had a problem. They're gonna be a problem. I just want the Bucks fans to stop doing this. And this is what I want the Bucks fans to really stop doing. When Dame plays good, they try to crash on Giannis. When Giannis plays, they try to crash on Dame.
Right.
Doing that. They're on the
Same team. They
Like,
all want
how
to
y'all
thank you.
talking about? Like, stop doing that. Like, they both had over 25. They had like 25 plus points.
Yeah.
I mean,
Giannis had 25. Dame had 30.
yeah.
I think that's either way. If it flip and flop,
Either way,
I like that.
It might be like that all year. One time Giannis get 30, Dame get 25. It's gonna be just like that. But it was a better 25, a better 30. If Giannis would have made his free throw, he would have had like 30. That's the thing. Like y'all, like Giannis had a bad game. Did he really? He just missed.
He was 9 of 16. If he hits 5 more free throws and just say go 12 of 16, he got 30 points.
He got 30 points. They 30 and 30. What are we talking about here? They was
on 11 shots. He was 8 of 11 today.
11 shots. But he had how many rebounds? He had 14,
13, 7 assists.
And 7 assists. And how many turnovers?
Like, he had 3. 3.
He had 3, but it's like that. We don't have to do that no more. That was last year. Let's leave that alone. They own the same team. I think they figured that out too.
Yeah.
Like, they own the same team. Bucks fans need to catch up. Giannis and Dame are not playing against each other.
You can tell. What I noticed, but I wasn't noticing before, is they were allowing each other to get in their rhythm. When someone was going, they was feeding them. And I feel like today, because Dame was cooking, they was just feeding him. It's, hey, you cooking, we gonna feed you. Get your shots up. And he was efficient. He did take 12 threes, but he hit 6. He took 19 shots, he hit 9. I can't be mad at that.
Right, and he started, and he's taking better shots.
You said that though. You said that was a problem last year. It's too many hero shots. It was too many hero shots.
Those threes were better threes. It was like, okay, I know, but he knew he was getting those shots. So it's part of his expectation.
Do you think Brook giving him those screens made him feel more comfortable in taking those shots?
I just think that he's used to the team now.
Okay.
I was telling Apple, I was the first one to say it last year. Dame's divorce, his outside life was affecting his game. Because when you go through that type of thing in your life, it is altering. And he said it in the off. And now look at what you're getting now, the regular Dame. He had to put all that stuff around. That's distract. That's like an elephant in your room, whether you're doing anything.
Right.
When you're trying to fight for your kids, you're trying to do all that, you're not really thinking about basketball like that. And that's what people got to understand. That was a real anybody who goes through that process, you understand that he wasn't really focused on the game. He was doing it, but he was focused on getting his kids and getting his situated and getting some normalcy. Right. Now he can tell he's comfortable. He came back. He knows he's going to be on Bucks. He knows who he's playing with. He's ready to go this year. He looks like he's going to be Dame of 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it. That's all. And that's the game that we've seen. So when Kendrick Perkins and all them boys was talking all that mess about, I don't want to see Giannis and Dame. They put it together. They gonna put it together. You can tell already.
Mm-hmm.
They just beginning. They about to cook the league.
I'm
They,
telling you.
they
I
about
was
to put
telling
them
him
in the
Dame is
frying pan.
playing with real anger to me, Pronte. Dame looked like he's like, I'm ready this year. Like it's coming.
They about to put them in the frying pan. They
Right,
ain't
I'm
even ready.
telling you, bro. I'm
They about to
telling
be.
you.
They about to, I mean, they ain't ready for that. They ain't ready. Everything they thought they was gonna see last year, this is what they about to see.
I knew the 76ers were befuddled by our offense when they started doubling Bobby Portis.
They
They
know
didn't
what to
know
do.
what to do. They didn't know
They know
what
what
to
to do
do.
because it was a completely different offense. It was movement. You had Pat Connaughton cutting off the wings with wide open layups. You had Giannis driving and then dumping it. They didn't know what to do with that. They don't know what to do with that because they used to Giannis just going full seat.
And
Everybody sitting on three,
did you notice they
cutting.
couldn't build the wall today? Did no one mention that yet today? They couldn't build the wall today.
They can't build a wall. It's too many shooters out there, and they all moving. They don't know where people coming from. And the Bucks are sharing the basketball. Like they running real play. Did you see how well Brook Lopez was moving on offense?
Hey, we've been
Like he was at
hey,
the
talk
3-point line, he was cutting off the three to the layups. I mean, and it was easy work. It was easy work. They made it look easy. They dismantled the 76ers.
Bobby Portis had 3 assists today.
And
That's
Bobby
that's
Portis,
real ball movement.
they
I know
got
people don't
Bobby Portis to
understand why
pass.
I'm saying 3 assists is a big deal. 3
Yeah,
assists from Bobby P is a big deal.
yeah, yeah. We know that. Because Bobby Portis hate passing the ball.
He ain't
We know
passing the ball. So
he
for him
hate
to
it.
drop 3 dimes, I know that the offense has changed. Because he was
It's,
dropping, he had 3-4 assists. He was averaging that kind of in the preseason. It was a different Bobby. I was like, Bobby passing? Like,
yep. He got the money. Show me the money.
that's what he's
He
doing
on
it
that
for.
show me
He
the
keep
money
doing
right
it.
now.
Hey, we gotta max him out at whatever tier he's in because he's a unicorn at what he does. Bobby's a unicorn at what he does, bro.
Yeah. He's never won 6-man, but it's a shame because he's probably been the best 6-man for years.
For years,
Like,
yep.
let's be honest, you taking over Bobby Portis at 6-man. Not too many.
No,
Nobody. I mean, in the playoffs, he might die out a little bit, but in the regular season, he money. He
no,
gold.
I
He is
agree.
consistent as you gonna get. He
I
come on the
agree.
bench and give you a double every single time.
Yeah, he's a walking double double.
And
So what
not a
you?
sloppy double, fishing double, like
Yeah.
a 50%, 66 from the field double,
Oh yeah,
like a
absolutely,
three deep three
absolutely.
double. I mean, what you gonna do with that? Where you getting that from? You don't get that from starters.
That facts. I'm just happy what I saw. I can tell the doc and that coaching staff is really instituting some good defensive sets, rotations, offense. We're a much
I
better team all the way around from last
much
year.
better team,
Coaching
much more.
staff, players, I mean, all the way down, we're better. We're
And
better.
then and then look at the defense. Brook Lopez and Giannis were in the paint at the same time, making it terrible for Terry. They made it hard for Maxey.
Yeah,
Because
Maxey
when
was
Brook
10 of
Lopez was
31.
there, guess who was there? Giannis was too. So what you doing with that? Nobody's doing too much with that. like
Hey Gibson. Hey, we was
Gibson.
telling them all off season. I know you weren't seeing everything, Pronte. We was telling them, Gibson, that Dame was about to be serious. We tell
Yep.
I mean, you can see it
Yep.
in his
That's
workout. He was ready.
yeah,
He was like that.
you said you could see it in his walkout. He said,
Workout. His
yeah.
workouts was crazy. The way he was working out, it was crazy. He was coming for it. But like I said, it's the first game we didn't really play. Let's be honest, we played Philly without their stars.
Right.
Maxey is their third star, and he forced it. Maxey need to understand you shot 31 times, bro. So they knew you weren't passing the ball. I knew you
Right.
weren't
They
passing.
knew you know what passing the ball.
Everybody knew you was not passing the ball.
He was taking hero shots. You know what? He was playing like Dame was kind of last year with forcing a lot of bad shots because you felt
Yeah,
you needed to.
yeah. It was like, dang, dog, like that's Giannis and Brook Lopez down there. They ain't even jumping and they blocking your shot now, cause they know you ain't passing the ball. They just like this. They got their hand up and they just blocking it,
Right,
and you
right.
wait for the ref to call something. Like he ain't calling that. You just sloppy right now, and that's on him. But we don't care.
No,
This ain't
absolutely.
because last year Bucks they'd have had 130 points on them.
Yeah, I agree. 109 in this game isn't bad considering I felt like they were coasting at the whole fourth quarter and the second half of the third quarter. I don't feel like they was doing enough to keep the lead.
And then you think about that first quarter, we had like 12 points up until like the 2 minute mark.
Right.
Like it was like 12 to 14. I'm like, dang, anybody gonna score? Anybody? 12 to 14 game? Like what's going
But
on?
then that second quarter was a difference in this game. That's when people started hit. That's when Bobby P started heating up in that second quarter.
Bobby P, then Dane
Dame,
came.
yep,
Then it just opened the game up. They just started blitzing. And the defense, the thing is, while they scored, the defense stayed consistent.
yeah.
It was almost like the
Even with
Packers.
different pieces coming in the game, the defense never fell off.
No, it didn't fall off. It was still the same. It was still like we're gonna make it hard for y'all all game long.
No, I agree. I'm impressed with the coaching staff. Gibson on you.
I am impressed with the whole game tonight. I'm able to words because I was shocked. Because, man, when I look at the score and I see in the second quarter the Bucks started running away with this game, I say, man, that one over. It is over. Torian Prince was the biggest impact. He hit all
I think
those
he's
three.
MVP today. I think he was the MVP today. I can say Torian Prince is probably MVP of this game.
I bet you
Yep, and he had
Torian Prince and Gary
he had,
Trent, when they saw how many open shots they were getting, because as soon as they passed Giannis in the paint, he kicked it out. He was wide open every time. Like,
But
it
he's
was,
hitting, yeah.
but it was a bucket. It was a
Bucket, bro.
bucket every time. He gonna be like this year's Beasley shooting from
Yeah.
3 now.
But except playing defense. But
But
except
play
playing
shout,
defense.
shout out to Davenham for coming back to Milwaukee. I appreciate the Lakers did us a
Oh,
favor.
good point. Good point. Hold on, Gibson. Good
forgot about
point.
Darvin.
Yeah, good. Are y'all not entertained? This is real basketball now. If y'all don't hit this like button and support the channel, go ahead, Gibson.
Shout out to the Lakers for doing us a huge favor for release for firing Davenham. He wanted to come back home to help Doc on his coaching style. Boston, y'all ain't repeating. Y'all ain't repeating. Hartford, you going in
He
retirement
got
this
his
year.
personal beef with
Don't y'all wonder? Don't y'all wonder what we gonna do with Middleton though?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
Uh,
I'm serious. Like at this point, they might. You gonna have to one. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do with Middleton. It's
I
gonna be
know what you
interesting.
want to say, but don't say it. I know
I'm
what
not
you.
gonna
I
say
know.
it because but
Fronte, I got one thing I would like to say, Fronte. What I saw today, Amber and Fronte in this game, my best option is for the team. Bucks Nation is rather let Middleton come off the bench and either insert Portis or Torian Prince. Because the announcer said that Richard Jefferson said that he said if Milwaukee was smart enough, they should have let Portis be the third option off the bench because Portis could score. Portis could score. Not get me wrong, but Portis is a scorer. Because we could need that when the playoff time comes. We can't have a player who is not available for the game. We need that chemistry from. We can't mess up the chemistry. I rather them let Middleton come off the bench with the second unit and insert Portis in that lineup. That's my option. I don't know what Bucks Nation, but I feel that is my opinion because the way I saw Portis play today, man, Portis is a scorer. He could score. He's a scorer.
I
No,
mean,
I agree.
Boyd's
We got.
always
Hey, hold on one second, Pronte Gibson. Our homie is back in the super chat. I see you, Cream City too. Let me get to our homie real quick. Y'all know who we talking about.
No straight
Shout out to
ENT.
our favorite op, No Strays ENT. I don't like your thumbnail either, and I don't like Jalen Brown braids. Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Love seeing Bucks Nation full of joy and hope. Gives me a chance to remind the Bucks. Hold on, let me get all of it. Remind the Bucks ain't won a playoff series since Queen Elizabeth was alive.
Oh my goodness. That's an
Uh,
insult. No, no
man.
straight
Stop.
ENT.
no
No,
strays.
Stop it. I know we ain't talking. That's crazy.
No strays,
That's
bro.
crazy. He
Jesus.
gonna say Queen Elizabeth alive.
Right, Jesus.
Amber, let me respond them. No straight ENT. Where you all so afraid you all had to go and resign your whole team back. That's how afraid you all was. Y'all had the reason. Y'all had to go over the cap space to bring the whole roster back, because y'all know if y'all did not bring that whole roster, y'all wasn't and y'all ain't going back there. If you watch the game tonight, no straight ENT, you should see what we did to Philadelphia. If this Milwaukee Bucks stay healthy, we are the only team in the East what destroying this Boston Celtics team. I going for pure facts. We are the only team that built to destroy Boston. You know what the team built for them, because they don't have no answer for. Middleton is cooked them. Middleton is a Boston strangler. They ain't gonna ever talk about that. And now with those three additions what we got on this
Yo,
team,
yo,
oh
yo!
no.
Did you just call
Damn,
Middleton the
bro.
Boston Strangler? I just peeped
He
what
is,
you said. That was
he is strangled them. They ain't got no answer for K Middleton. They ain't got no answer for K Middleton. Jaylen Brown, we got answers for you and Tatum this year.
yeah.
Let's
Torian
see.
Prince and Gary Trent Jr. is gonna get in problems. He's gonna get in problems.
I told you, and then Horford, we need Giannis to get back at him. I don't like him at all, and I
I
don't like
know.
Boston. I
Horford's in
don't
the
like
league.
Boston.
He don't
It's in
like
I,
Horford. Cynthia don't like K Middleton. It's a people got personal animosity toward certain people. It is
Horford,
hilarious. It is hilarious.
I
Horford,
just
I
want
don't.
to say this: the Bucks look like a solid team, like
Yeah,
more than solid.
agreed.
They look like
We
they
look
got
like a
structure.
team, like a
They
full
look like they
team.
got structure now, on offense and defense.
Can you say that
So
again, please, Pronte,
they
for
look
the
like they
people?
got structure on offense and defense. So they got a foundation. I can see the foundation. No matter what they do, they know what they do, and that's all that matters. And at the end of the day, this is without Khris Middleton. That's why I'm interested to see what they look like when Middleton comes, because their team just gets stronger, or they trade him. It's gonna be one or the other, because the team is gonna get stronger, or they trade him. It's gonna
Right.
be interesting to see what the Bucks do, because this is a strong team without him.
Yeah, I agree.
I tell you right now, this is a strong team without Khris
Uh,
Middleton. The
it,
thing is, they
it,
gotta make a choice if do they want to keep Khris Middleton or not. They probably go because he's a trade, but he's trade bait. Believe it or not, he's an aspiring contract. That's they teams love that.
Right, yeah, they do.
So, but Chris, but they look good with or without him. Middleton is still playing at a high level. We don't know because he doesn't play in the regular season. So we don't know if he's at a high level in the regular season because we never see him. So at the end of the day, we believe he's at a high level. And I'm not knocking Middleton or nothing, but at the end of the day, the
Oh,
best
oh life is crazy.
availability, you got to be available. You have to be available. I mean, it doesn't make sense. How can you pay a player that only plays 5 games a year? It makes no sense. I don't care what y'all talking about. I don't care about 4 games in the playoffs. 4 games in the playoffs. This next round, he wouldn't have made it. I'm just saying, like, you can't play player, somebody 30 million a year, and he plays 6 games. That's crazy. That's just I don't care what you talk. I don't care what he did. No, 6 games for 30 million. Come on now, Gibson. Wouldn't you take that? That's,
no,
how can you not be loaded up for 6 games? Mm,
you get the math wrong. It's 34 million a year. 34 million a
Oh,
year they
for
paying this.
6 good games. For 6 good games.
34
Hey,
million a
are we
year.
always like, come on, man, he fleecing. Man, that dude right, man, come on, man. Like, let's not play. Like, come
I'm
on.
trying not to bomb on Middleton. We wish you a
But
speedy
I ain't gonna buy him
recovery,
Middleton. But
Middleton.
I'm just saying, I want to see him in the regular season. I do, because we pay him 34 million a year. That's crazy to play. And then we be like, oh, he played 5 good games. They was just in the playoffs. What about the 80 plus games he missed? Like, what are we talking about? Like, that's crazy. That's the Kawhi Leonard. That's Kawhi Leonard all over again. Like, come on, man. Like, we gotta stop that. We gotta make a
I
decision on
got you,
Middleton
Gibson.
this year. But I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna
Yeah,
let it
go
go.
ahead, Gibson. It's on you. Then I'm gonna spin the block one more time. I'm gonna pop some more people in it before I get up out of here. I like what we
All
do.
right.
And hey, y'all don't forget Friday we got a game too at home against Chicago. Just so y'all know, don't forget
Oh,
Pronte.
oh,
We
man.
expect you to be back in the rotation now, Pronte. It's regular season now, brother.
All right. I
I'm
just
a,
they love
Go
I'm a
ahead,
winning.
man.
Gibson.
My biggest take is right now, bro. Now, as I was watching this New York and Boston game last night when they was playing, that the announcer was saying, "Oh, they have White, they have Holiday, they have Tatum, and they have Brown." They mentioned in Philadelphia, New York, but everyone is just throwing us underneath the bus, throwing us underneath the bus. If the league watching what we did to Philadelphia last night, tonight is a message we sent. This is a message we sent. This is a message. We sent a message to the league to show them who was counting us out that we are coming and we are going to slay the dragon. We are going to slay those dragons. Man, after we done beat Boston so bad, we can have some fellas in and come back. Some fellas could go in retirement. I ain't calling their name. They know who they are. Some fellas could go in retirement. Some fellas gonna go to another team. But all I want to say to Bucks Nation, let's don't get excited for one game. Let's continue to build off this win we have and let's enjoy, let's celebrate it because they counted us out. The media was praying for us to fail, but by the grace of the living God above, that this team will succeed. And when we host this Larry O'Brien Trophy and Hank Banner #3 and Pfizer form, we don't want no media to try to big up the Bucks. No, 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 no. Stay on the Boston wagon. Don't come there that crooked Stephen A. Smith. We don't need him to big up Milwaukee. No, we don't need that Kendrick Perkins to big up Giannis. No, because y'all was the one that wanted Giannis out. Don't big up the man now. Continue to stay on that side. Don't come on the side. Stay on the opposite side. Let the city of Wisconsin enjoy their moment. We dream about this moment. They count us out. Let's enjoy it and continue to run through the regular season and show Boston that, hey, y'all might win a championship. Yes, but we are here to challenge you. That we are letting y'all put that title on the line. Once you see Milwaukee come neck and neck with them, they have to know that, hey, we are back. That's all I gotta say. We are back.
Appreciate. What's your last words there, my friend? What's up with you, Pronte?
The Bucks look good, man. But I would disagree with Gibson a little bit. They not the media is not going to give us credit for this win.
Mm-mm.
I know.
We see it. They don't follow the Bucks like we follow the Bucks.
Correct.
We see it, but they don't. They just gonna say they beat the Bucks without Embiid and Paul George. They didn't prove
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
That's all they gonna say. So let's be honest. They're not gonna give them any credit. However, we see it though. They ain't gotta see it. They gonna see it when we put the trophy up. They gonna be like, man, what happened? We wouldn't did this supposed to win? Didn't this ankle hurt? Ooh, Khris Middleton played 10 games this year. He for you to play 50. You know, Khris Middleton gonna push 20 games. He gonna play all playoffs. We're gonna win the whole thing. Because at the end of the at the end of the day, a good 20 games for Khris Middleton in the playoffs is all we need. But
That 20
all we need. Because
That's all
I mean,
we need, right? I see
all
what
we
you
need.
did. I see what you did.
A good 20 games
I'm
for Khris
messing with
Middleton in the
that. I
playoffs.
see what you did.
So once we get 20 games for Khris Middleton in the playoffs, we're gonna be good to go. Khris Middleton is the key to us winning the championship. We know it. That's why we gotta see him out there with the team. Cause I'm excited. I want to see him out of the team because the team looks good without him. So I just want to see how they look with him. You see what I'm saying? Because that might be mind blowing. They might be dusting teams. But you know, I'm glad that we don't have to rely on them this year because it looks like this year we won't have to rely on Khris Middleton, which is good. But I do want to tell Doc. I do want to tell Doc that they don't need to play 40 minutes in a blowout. So chill on that because they are older players. It's the first game of the year. You know what I mean?
Hold on, we about to
Like
have some entertainment here, real quick. Hold on,
that's
1 second. Let
that's
me tap.
what
Let
we
me
do.
tap.
Go ahead.
Let me tap in Baird real quick. Hold on. What up, Baird?
Nah, nah.
What
Oh,
Whoever that dude that was the bottom left of the screen.
that's me.
Yeah, bro. So I came in. I might have got in mid convo, and it's like cutting off half my face. But I just can't understand for the life of me the Khris Middleton hate from a so-called Bucks fan. Mind you, you know what
Who
we
is
always
Khris
talk
Middleton?
about?
Did he play
No, no, no,
today?
no.
Did we see
Let me
Khris Middleton
finish.
today?
I'm
Let me
gonna
finish.
let him get his. Then you got your retort, Pronte. Let him get it. Go ahead, Baird. Go ahead,
Because
Baird.
we listened to you yap and yap about some Khris Middleton while
Who
I
is
was
Khris
sitting in the
Middleton?
chat.
Did you see him today?
And here's the thing. You're going to
How many
sit here
points he
talking
scored?
about
Hold on
You're
one
gonna
sec.
sit.
Let him go, Prate. Then you got to respond. Go
You're
ahead, Beard.
gonna sit here talking about missing regular season games, that. And this is rhetorical because I'm saying what difference does it make in the regular season? Because we always finish as a top seed. What is our problem? Health come playoffs. And you know who's been healthy come playoffs? Khris Middleton the last 2 years, the best player by far on the floor. So
How
who
easy
cares?
is
And
that?
last thing I want to say, because you're eager to jump in right back again, let me say this: the biggest problem we've had is that Giannis is playing too much, not really playing too much, playing too hard in the regular season. Last year, right before he got hurt, we were having to struggle against the Wizards and teams like that. And this dude is the only one going all the way hard, and then he gets
Bear,
hurt.
but you
It's
just
not
proved
like
the
I'm.
point, though. Bear, just to interject here briefly, you just
My
proved the
point.
point that we're
You
making.
just counter
Giannis is
your
yeah,
own point.
that's the
You
point
just
though, Bear,
counter
that we're
your own
saying.
point.
Okay,
Giannis
that's
is
why I
playing
said jumping
harder.
halfway through.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Giannis is playing. That's why we want Khris Middleton available. We think that Giannis is burning himself out in the regular season due to Khris Middleton not being available, and that's our problem.
But now we have now we actually have pieces to where that's still not going to be the case if Khris Middleton misses a few games, because now instead of Jay Crowder, now instead of Malik Beasley, who's just a complete layup line right by him on defense, now we actually have Gary Trent Jr. who can guard somebody, he can
Right,
guard something, and we have
Torian Prince.
Torian Prince, who's not locked down, but he could guard something, and he's at least going to knock down open shots, unlike Jay Crowder. So where we can see, even if Khris
Man,
Middleton
Jay
misses a few
Crowder
games,
is just
but
getting
he's done
fired.
too much. He's done too much as a Bucks fan for you to be talking that spicy about him. 40 in the finals.
No. You
20,
gotta be
most game winners
available,
ever on a
Bear. You're
finals
not
run.
gonna come in here with the sensationalism. Hey,
That's not
we're just saying we
sensationalism.
don't want
If you're
Giannis
a
to be
Bucks
burnt
fan,
out.
have some
Bear,
gratitude.
we
He
want
brought y'all a
Giannis
Bear, let me
available.
championship.
ask you
Bear,
a
we
question.
want Giannis available.
What
That's why we want
series
Khris to
are we
play.
gonna win if Giannis is injured?
Sorry, ask the question again.
Oh, go
What
ahead,
series
Prate.
if Giannis is injured?
What about, is Giannis injured?
What is our championship chances if Giannis goes down?
So if Giannis gets
Negative
hurt, it's
50.
100%
Negative
on
50. That
Khris
was a rhetorical
Middleton. But
question.
if Giannis
You
gets
already
hurt,
know
it's
it's
just.
-0. So
But
just end that. We don't have a chance to win a championship if Giannis goes down. The problem is Middleton is not playing, and he's making. How many minutes did Dame play today?
39, 30 something like that.
39,
that's
brother.
not that. That wasn't necessary. That's Doc Rivers. That's
38.
No,
Doc.
He
that's
played
not.
38, but Giannis only played 31. So that's
That
good.
was
That's
Giannis
good. I
only
not.
like
played
that.
No, no,
31.
no. How many minutes we have to play if Khris Middleton played?
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what we're
but
saying.
so
Less wear
okay,
and
what
tear.
about with Khris
No, no,
Middleton
no, no,
hurting
no.
his
You
ankle
trying
again
to
in the
duck?
playoffs because
You
Giannis
ducking
isn't
now?
out there?
How you
We're gonna
ducking?
blame other
How
people's
you ducking?
injuries on each other?
No, no,
Like,
no, 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 no.
That's
You're not
way
listening.
different, though. That was way different. That's
no,
way
because y'all are
different.
blaming when Giannis
You're
gets hurt on
ducking.
Khris Middleton, but when
No,
Hold
I'm
on
Khris
one
not
Middleton
second,
is
blaming.
having
Prate.
to carry the
I got.
entire
So,
team
Bear, the quick
in the
question, Bear.
playoffs,
I'm
it's
not
only
asking a
his
question.
fault,
We
right? It's only
understand
his
what you're
fault.
saying, Bear, but so what we're saying is this. If you look at Giannis's injury history, the last couple years, it completely correlates with the lack of availability of the Khris Middleton. Khris
Okay.
Middleton's injuries the last couple years, he's not been available during the regular season. Giannis hasn't been available in the playoffs because he's been trying to carry us during the regular season and burnt his body out. And all we're saying is we just want 60, 65 games out of Khris.
I
That
agree.
way, that's a less stress on everybody. It's less stress on Dame. It's less stress on Giannis. And we'll be fresher going into the playoffs. You don't like Giannis's mentality is kill, kill, kill. And then if he sees that his team is a wounded animal, he's gonna go even harder. So that's what why
Agree.
we're concerned about Chris's availability. Khris is like a security blanket. Khris is like
But
your
now
favorite pair of sneakers.
exactly. But this is the thing. I would agree if that's all you were saying, but like, can we have some type of respect for this dude? Like, as if this dude doesn't show
Are
up
we
elite in the playoffs every
Bear?
year.
We
And when you're
Bear,
always
talking
I
about
say
said,
that.
Giannis,
Hold on one
Bear, I
second.
had
Yeah, let
nothing
him
to do.
you're
finish,
I
then
didn't
we'll
talking
have
a
go to
nothing
little
to
you,
say
too
Juicy.
about
spicy
Khris.
about him as a so-called
Go
Bucks
ahead.
fan. And one, just let me get this off real quick. Yes, Khris Middleton out is a part of it, but we can't just say 100% Khris Middleton. I want him to be healthy too, for sure, 100%. But another part of it is John Horst hasn't given us depth. We have our draft picks stink. Good on Doc Rivers for not playing the young
Bear,
guys because they
Bear,
stink.
Bear. Let
And
me ask you
so,
a question.
like, that's a
Quick
part of it
question.
as well. Part of it's
Quick
Khris
question.
Middleton. Part of it is we don't have
Who's
depth because
the
of our
third
GM is
highest
trash.
paid player on the team?
Sorry.
Who's the third highest paid player on the team?
Middleton.
If it's Middleton, he deserves the money. He's
So
elite.
how many games has he played in 2
Why are
seasons?
you pocket watching? He's not even getting paid
No,
that
see,
crazy.
see,
Wait, no,
He's
he's
not
not. It's not.
available.
Wait, what?
That's the
Chris
problem. We
he's
want
Middleton's
not.
him
the highest
How
paid.
can they?
available.
He's
You just
not.
said they won't. Like, be
He's
quiet, Bear, for a
not.
minute. You
You're
just
making
said
up
that they
stuff.
want to
He's
get
our
depth.
third
They
highest.
don't got depth. But who's taking the money? The
Dame and
person that's
Giannis.
not playing.
Dame and
You
Giannis.
don't make sense. You
Dame and
don't.
Giannis
You
get paid
counter
way
your
more than
argument
Chris.
every
You're just
time.
wrong. You're just
How
wrong.
am I
Chris,
wrong?
because
How can they get
Dame
depth with
and
no
Giannis
money?
make way more than him. They make
Man,
way more
how
than
can
him.
they get depth with no money?
You don't even know what you're talking about. Chris Middleton
Come
gets
on,
paid
bro.
$34 million. They both get paid over 50.
Gary
You're
Trent had
wrong.
to come. We had to bag him to come on a
Just
back
say
minimum.
my bad. I
He's
was
worth
wrong. You
more
were
than that,
just
bro.
Jesus.
before you
Bro, you don't make sense, bro.
chirping about
Go
Chris
back to where
Middleton.
you was
Can
at.
we just say you just made up some stuff and you were wrong about him?
How am I making up stuff?
It's a
Can we just
team-friendly
say that
deal.
Khris Middleton is a nice piece, but we want him on
No,
the
can we
floor
just
more?
say
We
that he
want
made
him
up
on the
something
floor
and not
more.
move
How
on
did
from
I
that?
make up something, bro?
You
What are you
said
talking
he
about?
was our
What
highest
did I
paid
make up?
player.
He
He's
said he's our
paid
he's our
33
third
million.
highest player is what he
And it's
said,
not
and
even
that's
close
true.
to as much as Damon Giannis. He's
No,
on a
no, he said he's our
team-friendly
third
deal.
I
highest
said, who
player.
is
He said
the
our
third
third.
highest paid
He
player?
said third. He said
Oh,
our third highest player. Yeah, no, he was right.
Yeah.
Okay, he was right. He said our third
my
highest
bad.
player. Go
And so
ahead,
how
Gibson.
you
I
gonna
gotta let
get
Gibson
depth?
get some. Go
How you
ahead,
gonna get
Gibson.
depth?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Gibson. Hold
With,
on one
how
second,
you gonna get
Pronte. Go ahead, Gibson.
My take is I just want to shout out Barrett because I support listen to his
Yeah.
podcast every night. Barrett, you the man. You're the man. I must say you and Amber need to do a cross live, man. That would
Hey,
be
that's why he on
fun.
here now. He on here now.
I
That's
would
why.
like you and Amber
Hey,
doing
I'm not a
cross
hater.
live.
I tap everybody in. You want to say your piece, Barrett? No, I'm not a
I
hater.
Appreciate y'all. I
Yeah.
appreciate you
Barrett,
too, Amara. Cause yeah, nah. There's this channel called Bucks Digest. I hate that dude, but like you, the realest Bucks channel outside of mine, bro. I mess with you
Barrett,
Bucks up too.
Barrett,
Bucks,
Barrett. One question, Amber. One question, Barrett. I don't live in the United States. I'm all the way from the Bahamas, turning into this podcast, and I
hey,
listen
that's
to you.
fire. I appreciate
I
you.
love you guys. I don't live in the States. I live all the way in the Bahamas in the
Nah,
Caribbean. I love you.
that's
I love your content. I salute you
nice.
guys.
Right.
Yeah,
We support
Yo,
we
everybody around
appreciate
here.
you.
Like
We
I said,
appreciate
I ain't no
you. Yeah.
hater.
Nah,
Yeah,
and
no,
the thing is,
I appreciate y'all.
yeah, appreciate you too. But yeah, Khris Middleton, that's just like as a Bucks fan, seeing what he did for us in that finals run, bro. It's like I just don't see it. Like people
hey,
got to
Bear,
have some type of love and respect for that man
Bear,
for what he's done.
Bear.
Hold on one second. Let me get this super chat.
Do
I
we
know
want to win
Warden, you appreciate the $5 super chat. This chat ain't been this spicy since the Chitty days. As long as Chris Middleton is healthy for the playoffs, I don't care. We have depth now.
Exactly, we got depth, but see the
We do
Brittleton
have
stuff,
depth
bro.
now. We
y'all
do
been
have
building
depth.
Brittleton.
off one
Did you
game.
have to say Brittleton?
That's Chris
That was
Middleton.
actually funny. Chris
Hey,
Middleton.
but my man, the third highest player, you said depth. You can't get depth when you paying somebody 50 million, 40 million, 35 million. It's hard to do. You got to bag players that shouldn't go. Well, what's hard? Gary Trent is not going to be here more than 1 year.
On 2
And we
million.
know
On 2 million,
on
yeah.
2 million a year. He came because of Dame. Like, what are we talking about here? We didn't. You just said we didn't have that. How can you get depth when you paying three of your players that much? That makes no sense. What you saying? But
Who
at
would
the
you
end
rather
of the day,
have?
man, nobody. I never said Khris Middleton didn't have game. I never said Khris Middleton couldn't play. I said that Khris Middleton hasn't been playing.
Who would you rather have?
Who would I rather
That's
have?
getting paid less
He's
than him.
not
That gets
playing.
paid. Answer the question. Just is there a player that gets paid less than him that you would rather have?
I would have that. I would rather have. If look, put it like this: you're gonna be surprised how Taurean Prince plays. And if Taurean Prince plays well, you might well be watching Middleton get shopped again. And I'm just gonna tell you that right now. You know
Yeah,
that.
but we'd be
Everybody knows
stupid as
that.
hell because the guys that we shop him for reportedly are like
Okay.
Bradley Beal, who's hurt more than him, and Chris Middleton isn't good in
Bradley
the
No,
Beal.
playoffs. He's
no, it's
not
not.
great. He's the
No, it's
clutchest
not.
player that's ever
But it's
lived.
not. But it's not because no, it's not. That's where you're wrong. They're gonna add more depth, like you said, because with that 34 million, they could
We
have
already
got
have
depth.
depth now,
Now, come on, bro. It's one game.
but we have
Am I
a great
delusional?
seven. We have a
Am
great
I
seven.
delusional?
Torian Prince is our
Am
seventh
I
man.
delusional or not? Is this one game against a
Yeah, but
depleted? Like,
no,
come
but
on, man.
Torian
You're
Prince is
being
a really good
fair.
seventh
I don't know.
man.
I don't know
This
your
game and
I
other
basketball.
like
games.
Torian Prince. Hold on, we're not
Yeah,
gonna do nothing. Torian Prince is a solid
you
role
have
player.
depth.
Jordan Prince is a
He's a
solid
good
role
seventh
player.
man. That's all we need. In the
Yeah.
come playoffs, you don't play more than 7, 8 guys. We could get somebody at the buyout if we wanted an 8th man, but we have a really good 7. Gary's
Yeah.
our 2, Khris is our 3, Dame's our 1, Giannis, Brook, Bobby's our 6, Torian Prince is our 7th. And then if we have to go deeper, we have options, but we could also go with the buyout market. We don't need more depth. We just need Khris Middleton come playoff time to be what he's
Here's the
been
thing.
every year.
What do you do
We do
next
need
year?
a big man. We do need
What do you do
We could
next
another
use
year?
another
big.
big. We could use
We need
another big, a
another big.
versatile
My
big.
point
We
is,
could,
if
that's
I'm
why
a
I want to get the
GM,
buyout market.
my point is, Bear, if I'm a GM, right, I have Giannis for more than 1 year. I don't have Middleton for more than 1 year. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? I
No,
don't
I
think
agree.
Middleton. You see what? But look, pay attention.
But
I don't think Middleton is
yeah,
gonna. But he's gonna provide value to trade maker, and I get some new
no,
talent.
that's the
Right?
problem.
Come on, all right, you finna
That's
see it. Don't
because
be
you have to see
surprised
from
when
you have to think about it from other
Hey,
teams'
they
point of
are
view,
right
right?
though. It ain't been
This
this
is what I
spicy
tell the
since
people.
shitty though. They
This is
right
what I
though.
tell the people that say this because I hear this all the time. They say trade Khris Middleton. He's hurt a lot. So the type of team that Khris Middleton would be valuable for is a team that is ready for that wants to win in the playoffs because he's great in the playoffs, and a team that doesn't necessarily need all the regular season wins. Oh wait, that's us. We're the Bucks. We're always at the top seed. So another team. What other team is going to give us a lot for Khris Middleton? Not
but you
that
don't
many
understand
because
what I'm
they
saying.
most other teams really value the
You
regular season
don't
because
understand what
they're
I'm saying.
they need all the wins they can get. We know we're going to be a top seed regardless of what Bleacher Report wants to say, whether or not Khris Middleton plays.
How
So we're
many
not
years?
getting a
How
good
many
package in
years does Dame
return.
have on his contract?
He has more value to us than another team. Even if you
How many
even if
years
you
does
get
Giannis?
mad.
How many
Hmm?
years does Dame have on his contract? How many years does Giannis have left?
I'm
How many?
telling you, you're not getting anything back because
I'm gonna
Khris
tell
Middleton's
you,
on a
you're not
1-year
listening.
deal.
Talk too much
You're
if you
not
don't listen.
you're
Pay
not I
attention.
agree with you. You're not getting
Pay
you're saying
attention.
because you want to
This
trade him
is
because his
not
contract's
about that
expiring.
Middleton trade. Wouldn't be about this year. It'd be about keeping Giannis for next year and the year
The
after that.
point is, you're not going to get anybody good for the future years because nobody's going to give up a
You
player
don't
that's
know
going to be
that.
good for them for
You
years for somebody
don't
that's good
know
on
that.
1 year. It's not going
Middleton
to be a
has
good
a
time.
buyout contract. You can get somebody good at the middle of the
Name the
year for a
player.
buyout. It
Name the
happens every year.
players.
It happens
Name the
every
players that
single.
would be better.
Am I lying? Am I lying? You can get a Jalen Green. You can get a up and coming star for a buyout contract for the team that's tanking. They do it every single year. Are we lying?
Jalen Green? What do you want to
Oh,
do? Do you want to win a championship or what? Do you want to play 2K?
bro.
What are you trying to
But
do?
Middleton's not playing. Middleton's not playing. Do you want to keep Giannis
Jalen
next year
Green?
and the year after that? Do
I
you
just
want to
like
keep
I
him?
said, I just want Giannis, I just want Middleton to play 65 games.
Man,
That's all I
This
want.
dude
I
plays
just need
2K. He
65
must
I
watch
games
like
out of
seriously
TikTok
do
Middleton.
play
highlights or
2K.
something.
You really
Yo,
think they ain't trading Middleton? You
you
really think
for
they ain't
Jalen
trading
Bro,
Middleton?
Green? Have you
hey,
ever watched the
hey,
Rockets
hey,
game?
Do you
Beard,
want
you
to make
might
a
as well
bet
just
they
be on
trade
here
Middleton?
regularly, bro.
I bet
You
you
the
they
fly
trade
in the
Middleton.
ointment. You might as well just be on here
If
regularly,
the
bro. You
Bucks
play
win in
too
10
much.
games, if the
You
Bucks is
might as well just
8-1
be
without
tapping in,
Middleton,
bro.
they're trading Middleton. I'm gonna tell you, the Bucks start keep winning without Middleton, they're going to trade him. And I
Bro,
bet
this dude broke the
and
record
I
for
think
most game
Middleton
winners in a playoff run, or he tied LeBron James.
No, we
Like
that
always
don't
last
give
year,
mean
Middleton
you
his
just
props
said
for the
they all
playoffs. It's
right.
not about. We're not saying that. I'm just
but that's
concerned
the
about
most important
Giannis's
thing.
health
I'm with
during the
you.
regular season. I'm just worried
Yes.
about Giannis's health during the regular season. Him trying to take too much of the load. This team is
Yeah.
different. We have more depth now, but that's my only concern. Why I want Middleton more available is to make sure Giannis
Yeah.
doesn't want to take too much of the load. That's my point. That's all
Mm.
I want. I'm concerned
At the
because
Mm.
regardless of Dame, regardless of Khris Middleton, the engine that makes this team go is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo needs to be available in the playoffs for us to be effective. If we just
But
have Dame
it's
and
not
Middleton,
just K-Middie's fault. You all will talk about Khris Middleton as if he never did. The reason I focus on
we
the playoff
like
stuff is because you won't talk about that John Horst is whiffing on every draft pick and our young guys stink. And so we can't
they
play
not.
them at
I'm gonna
all.
say he
And
hasn't
so,
drafted the best. They
so
don't all stink.
no,
AJ
he's
Johnson
drafted
doesn't stink, bro.
horribly.
AJ Johnson doesn't stink, bro.
Horribly.
No, he doesn't stink. See, you're doing sensationalism now. Now, come
yeah,
on, bro.
yeah,
You know AJ Johnson does not
yeah,
suck. You know
yeah,
AJ
yeah.
Green doesn't suck. Come on now. We're not going to do that.
AJ Green
This is.
wasn't a draft pick, but Tyler Smith I kind of like. But AJ Johnson,
Oh, look at
I will
that. Look
need
at
to.
he gave one of the young
But
guys some
I'm saying
props. I
period.
ain't
I'm
heard you do
talking
that
over the
in a long
years.
time.
I'm talking last year. I'm talking the year before. Like with Khris Middleton getting hurt. Like y'all will say Brittleton this. That's the reason Giannis gets hurt. The reality is Giannis needs to take a little bit of responsibility that he's been in the NBA for this long. He needs to know how to pace himself in an 82-game season and not be going balls to the wall against the Wizards in Game 65. A little bit of the blame, a good chunk of the blame has to go to John Horst for trading away 5 second-round picks for Jay Crowder, and then the picks he has failing on all of them. And then, yes, some blame. We need to talk about Khris Middleton needing to stay healthy. But y'all will just be blaming the one guy that has actually been there
that's
in
what
big
you hear.
moments
You see what
and
I'm
brought
saying?
us great
That's a
memories.
narrative that you're talking about. Everything you just said is things we talk about all the time. You want to go to the sensationalist part, which is Khris Middleton. You're not
I'm
talking. We mention
sensationalist
that all the time about the
for
second
for
round picks.
slandering the young guys that haven't done a thing, but Khris Middleton that brought us a championship,
Now we
brought
doing
us
the
memories. Y'all
WWE
will
promo.
talk dirty
Now
on
we
his
doing the
name. Not
WWE
while
promo.
I'm
Now he
here.
on his Brock
Not while
Lesnar
I'm
game.
here.
Now he
Where's
on
my
his Brock
Middleton
Lesnar
jersey?
game. Okay.
We're not going for it. We're not going for it over here. Midi man, I've got his back at all times.
Oh, see, that's your
all
man.
times.
Okay, now I
My
understand.
man.
Hey, now
He's
it's
my
coming.
goat.
Hey, Pronte, now it's coming out. So that's his guy. So now we clipping him for Middleton.
I have Giannis' jersey his rookie year too. Giannis is my man too. He's the freakiest Greek I know. But K-Mitty too. K-Mitty's also that guy, and he really did a lot on the Bucks run, and he really does a lot in
Yeah, he's
playoff
doing a
time.
lot for doctors too. He's
And
getting
he
them.
was
He's
playing through
getting a
those
lot of
ankle
doctors
injuries
on
in
a
the
lot of
playoffs.
trips.
That man's a dog.
He
Put some
is. He's getting a
respect
lot
on
of
his name.
doctors for some
We
nice
don't go
trips.
for these narratives on my side. No, sir.
Khris
K-Mitty.
Middleton about to
We
be
rocking
inside.
with him.
Got all
K-Mitty till the
metal
wheels
ankle.
fall off.
The
Got a
wheels
metal
are
knee,
falling
a
off,
metal
and that's the
ankle.
problem. His wheels are falling off. That's the problem. This man just had
History is
double
going to
ankle
remember
surgery.
the Bucks
Metal ankles,
channels that
metal
talked all spicy
hamstrings. Like,
about K-Mitty
come on,
and those of
man.
us that stayed 10 toes down. 10
Half
toes.
robot, half basketball player. Khris
Every
Hey,
Middleton.
we
single
don't do
toe.
sensationalism. Hey, we just keep it real, bro. I want you available, period. I can't get paid at my job full-time pay, and I'm only there half the time.
$34
That's
million
not
is
how
a
it works.
bargain. If he was there full time, he'd be worth the $50 million. He'd be worth $60 million.
Just give him
What this
$100
dude
million.
does.
You see, now he back in his WWE bag. You see,
No,
he
I'm
back
not.
in his
Damian Lillard gets
WWE
paid
bag now.
$55 million, and Khris Middleton has
Let's go,
been better in the
brother.
playoffs than
Let's
Damian
go,
Lillard has
brother.
ever been.
Oh, brother. Oh, yeah.
Now he in his WWE bag.
I'm
We're
not. He's
saying we
broken
don't like
records,
Middleton.
multiple. You want me to go through what he's
Why
done
is
in the
that
playoffs
bad
since
that
y'all
we
Bucks
want
fans don't
Middleton
want
to
to
play
talk
more
about it?
games? Why is
Only
that bad we
NBA
want
player.
Middleton available?
Only
that
NBA
bad?
player ever. 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 5
All
kills,
right, let me
back-to-back
ask you a
playoff
question.
games. He
Let me
did
ask
it
you
in
a
Game
question.
6 and Game 7.
Do
It
you
had
think
never been
they're
done in the
re-signing
playoffs,
Khris
ever.
Middleton? Do you think they're re-signing Khris Middleton?
I don't care what dumbass John Horst wants to do. I'm talking about what should be done.
Yeah, see that? See that? Oh, okay. You know they're not re-signing them. Okay. Yeah, that's
I
my
think they
point.
probably
That's
will,
why they
actually,
might
but I'm
trade him.
just saying that's not my point. But
Do
I
you
would
think
say
they're going to
probably.
re-sign Khris Middleton? Answer the question.
I think so. I don't know, but probably, yeah. They would rather keep him than not. It's at least an asset. It's a contract. It's a tradable contract.
I
You
can
usually
tell you
don't want
right
guys
now,
to go,
they're
even
not.
if they would want to move him. But it's also a
If you
guy that
take
works great with Giannis. Yeah.
let's be
Again,
honest.
You and Pronte are very entertaining right now. You and
Khris
Pronte
Middleton,
are very
Paul George,
entertaining.
and Joel Embiid. But Paul George and
yeah.
Khris Middleton,
I
Kawhi
don't know
Leonard,
how you.
they have
Wait, are
been
you saying Paul
fleecing the
George?
league.
What are you saying about Paul George? Wait, I need to hear this. Sorry. What?
Paul George, Khris Middleton, and Kawhi Leonard have
Okay.
been fleecing the league. They have been fleecing the league. They are they have been straight hustling. I respect they got hustling.
Yeah, you know
They
what's
are
different though? You know what's different? Chris,
man,
all
come
right, Paul
on.
George has never showed up in the
You
playoffs
couldn't
other
get a
than
better
taking.
line. Khris Middleton is sitting in jeans making $34 million, and everybody burning out their body. He's sitting there getting injured in one game.
He's getting
He
paid like
played
half
one
of what
game.
Paul
He's
George
out
is getting paid. $34
a
million
year.
isn't a lot in today's NBA, so I don't know if you've been paying attention to free agency. 34 is not a lot, and he's
It
one
is.
game.
We're in the
so many
second
playoff
apron though,
records.
Bear. We're in the second apron because of salaries. We're in the second apron. But that's
Okay, so that's
understandable.
not his fault. His salary makes sense. $34 million, even for an injury-prone guy that plays like he does in the playoffs.
7
That's
games.
well worth it. Paul George gets paid like $50 million. What is it, 50, 60 million? And Khris
I'm
Middleton
not
is
saying.
hurt just as much, but way better
I'm
in the
not
playoffs.
saying, but I'm not. I don't like Paul George like that because he's not available. I want my players. I want my stars to be available. Hell, the league wants their stars to be available. The league wants the
Okay.
stars to be available. So you're saying it's okay for him not to be available as long as he's available in the playoff. That doesn't make sense, and that's cheating the fans too. We love Khris Middleton. We want to see
Bro.
him play basketball. And if he's
Bro,
getting paid to play basketball, he should at least be able to get a 60 to 65 games a year. That's not
he wants
crazy.
to play, bro. The training staff is holding him back. When he was
Why is
playing
the
through it,
then why is the training staff holding him back? Because he's not healthy. That's not good either.
bro, that's on
That's
him,
not
bro.
good either. That's what we're
I want to
saying.
run sprints, but I'm
If,
not
if
ready.
I'm saying if Middleton is going to only give you 30, 40 regular season games a year, his pay should reflect that. It just should. That's ridiculous. Giannis is playing damn near every game unless he has some kind of freak injury. He's going hard. He's nicked up. He's playing. They have to sit him. You telling me Khris Middleton, as a full-grown man in his 30s, can't say, I want to play? You're telling me he can't say, I want to play? Come on, man.
Bro.
No, that's all I'm saying. When we hear, we got to keep it 100, bro.
Show me
I
the
love
money.
Khris Middleton. Khris Middleton
show me
plays
the
in the
money.
playoffs. He's a much better player in the playoffs than the regular
Money
season.
Middleton,
I agree.
baby.
But you're cheating this team if you don't want to play during the regular season. It's about
Stay on
putting
that
in the
side.
pain. It's
It's
about
all right.
building chemistry. It's
We
about
like
All
building
right,
chemistry.
y'all.
How about
Y'all
this?
stay
When is
on
the
that
last?
side.
How about this?
History
Let's
will
keep it real
remember.
simple.
I'll
How about
catch
this?
y'all.
When is the last time that a team won a playoffs, won a
Midi Mania.
championship with their third best player moonlighting through the regular season, not playing at
Midi
all? And
Mania.
then
Midi
who?
Magic for life. I'm out.
Yeah, that's not yeah. When I start bringing that spice in and start talking them facts, you can't deal with it. That's all I'm saying, bro. I keep it real. This is what I do. I let you do your WWE promo, but then hey, I had to come in and do what I do, bro. I'm one of the most logical people you might ever meet in your life. Hey, I've won state in debate. That's why I let you talk. But then the truth to come in, I'm just gonna swoop in. I'm the overcast. You thought you had a sunny day, didn't you, Barrett? I'm the overcast. I'm the fly in the ointment.
Said I'm the overcast.
I'm the overcast, bro. I am the fly in the ointment, bro. I'm the salt in the wound. I'm gonna let you cook, and then I'm gonna come get you. And that's what happened. You thought it was all good with the K mid. Instead, I started cooking. I started cooking. My left hand was whipping. You don't know what that means, but my left hand was whipping. My left hand was whipping. Ain't nobody saying, let's be clear here. We all love Khris Middleton. We just want Khris Middleton to be available. How many times have you seen? You know what? Let me shrug my shoulders real quick and provide some more information. Why did the Boston Celtics win the championship last year?
Because they played. their top 3 players played most of the year. I mean, they were healthy.
That's not a coincidence. You
Not
can't just not poop during the regular season and think you're going to come in the playoffs and it's just going to be all good when these dudes been grinding and busting their butt for 82 games. That's not how it works. You build a team through chemistry. Chemistry is built through repeated acts. Repeated acts means constant gameplay. Last year, Barrett, our top 3 players played together 8 times. 8 times, and that's acceptable to you. That's not acceptable to me. My brain doesn't work like that. I'm in IT, I'm in leadership. Everything has to make sense. 1 plus 1 has to equal 2. It cannot equal 3. That's not how it works. Khris Middleton has to play to get continuity with this team. Period.
Because let's be honest, Khris Middleton is the only question mark right now.
That's it.
That's also I was wondering, it's like, what will Khris Middleton look like with this team? And we all know, we don't know what that's going to look like because we don't know when he's going to play and how he's going to play. We want to know Khris Middleton's role on the team.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I missed the super chat. Hold on 1 second. What up, Curtis? Appreciate your $5 super chat. We just had Holiday versus the Celtics, and we took them to 7 games, but have Middleton in Miami series and damn near got swept.
Exactly. Like,
Barrett, the chat is spoken, bro. The chat is spoken. Hey, it ain't about the sensationalism over here. It's about the factual information. We just want the facts. That's
We
it.
put a valiant effort against the Pacers.
Right.
But who averaged 70 a game against the Pacers in that season? Giannis
Giannis.
Antetokounmpo.
He's the difference. We need him.
We know
That's the
we
man
would
that should
have
be rested. If anybody should, you know what? K Mid as a man should feel away. You know what? I've abandoned this man the last 2 years, regardless of what happened. I need to do whatever I need to do to be on the floor with this man because with the nicks and bruises that Giannis gets, the abuse that he gets, and all the foul, he's there almost every night for this team unless they force him into a DNP. Khris and that's your man, and you know Giannis is always fighting for you. Why aren't you fighting to be on the floor, bro? Why are you not fighting to be on the floor and fight with your team? Why is that acceptable?
Hey, Gibson, you think the Bucks sign Khris Middleton next year? I want to, serious. Like,
I,
would you sign Khris
I,
Middleton?
boy, I'm not too sure because I think that the organization is paying attention the way that he always injured and things like that, and you have people complaining. So I'm not too sure. I don't want to say yeah, but I'll have to wait and see how the season goes if we play. If you see missing back to back, we could call that a wrap. Because I think his replacement might be right there on the team. It's between Bobby
Yeah.
Portis or Taurean Prince. That
That's
Oh,
what,
don't
I trust me.
that's what I'm saying. I think his
Quick,
replacement is already there.
You guys been talking
like
crazy. I'm like, I thought about to go to bed. Like, no, I gotta come back in, man. Gotta come back in. Oh,
I'm trying to go to bed, but hey, Pronte and Barrett turned up. You see, I fell back until I was like, hold on, now you're doing too much styling for Khris Middleton. Now, and then the WWE promo
everybody.
cutscenes,
Yeah.
the Rock doing the Undertaker cutscenes and all that. I had to step in. He was trying to style too much. But go ahead.
All right. Let me drop some gospel on your.
right.
Yeah. No one know about that rock.
They don't know. They don't know.
That rock, man. I gotta get
Right.
that. Let me ask you all you guys a question. Now, we just saw today. I'm sorry, I'm getting loud. But you saw today, Embiid didn't play. Now, I was trying to get in a little bit earlier, but we were just like with the win, I really get in on it. Now, Embiid is going to talk about he's not playing back to back. His knee is screwed up.
Right.
Now, I understand what Barrett's saying about with Middleton, but my thing is, the fans in Philly, they're not happy right now with Embiid. They are mad right now. Like, I heard it. They like he's not gonna play back to back. They even do an investigation on him.
Right. Investigation.
Investigation. They're like, you're not playing back to back. What?
On nationally televised games is crazy work. That's nasty work, Embiid. Nasty work.
Yeah.
I'm
Now with
Middleton drop out.
Okay.
Bad.
All right. Hold on 1 second. We gotta let my man give his. Hey, go ahead and give the people what they want, Gibson.
Salute the Bucks Nation. Peace, love, and blessing. The Bucks Nation, the friends and family, everyone in the chat. Salute to Barrett, Amber, Pronte, Daniel, the president, all my Bucks fan. We send love and blessing from the Bahamas to the city of Wisconsin to everyone who listening to the chat. Peace and love. I'll shout next game Friday.
All right, see you. I will let these dudes get these last comments. I'm getting a comment section. Get out of here myself. I didn't realize he's on here 2 hours already. Hold on, let me tap in Brandon too. I need to see you in here. Hold on 1 second. Let me get everybody up here. What up, Brandon? Let me start the round table real quick. Let's start with Bleacher Report boss. We go to then we gonna go to Brandon, and then we'll end with the homie Pronte, who spiced it up today. He was his Mac Mustard today. He was spicing it up. Go ahead, Bleacher Report boss. Then we go.
I got the perspective of look what Embiid didn't play today, and then him not being 100%. He's nowhere close to Giannis' level. I will never want to hear anybody in this little room, anybody in this chat saying he's even close to Giannis. Nowhere near Giannis. He's not in the stratosphere right now. Probably never will be in the stratosphere. Right. But everybody want to compare him to Giannis. That's my issue. That's what I get mad about. That's what I get spicy about. When they start talking about Embiid being better than Giannis, are you kidding me? No, it's not ever going to happen. The other stuff that was going on, that was funny. That was entertaining. I loved it. Every minute of it. I was like,
And
I
that's
get back.
what's crazy. The right
I
here.
was,
And I'm not trying to calm Bear. You can pop in anytime you want. You
I
know I'm
want,
not a hater, bro. I'm raised from a real place. But this is all that I'm saying right here. What my boy Joel said. Why are you mad at us for wanting Middleton to play basketball? How ill is that? Do y'all understand how ill that is? You mad because we're paying him to do a job, and we want him to do a job, but you mad that we want him to do what he's getting paid for. It's wild.
Yeah, Derek just said that KG said he want these players' generation are soft because they're not playing.
Thank
And
you.
that's what
You.
just said that. I remember hearing him
Yeah,
say,
these new NBA cats ain't tough. They got all these tattoos trying to look like MS-13 members. They wear skirts. I'm tired of all of this. Start talking about the real in a minute on these lives.
yeah,
All these softies in there everybody trying to look tough. All soft. All soft.
yeah. But
Man,
overall, I just want to say overall, this is a good first win. We
Yeah,
had great
absolutely.
watch this great win, and when Middleton does come back and plug and play, if Middleton can play up to 65 games, I'm gonna give her this praise. I'm gonna give him like a silver hill. Like, yeah, you right. He played. If he played 65, he does it. We gonna
No,
have
Bear
some.
doesn't care. No. See, the thing is, Bear doesn't care if he plays in the regular season at all. Bear just wants him available in the playoffs. What we're saying is we want him to play in the regular season as well. And we
Just say
think that it's a
this.
direct
Say,
impact on Giannis and the team as far as minutes they're playing, how hard they're playing without Middleton. We want Middleton to play. He's a very good player. Why should
yeah,
we not want him to play? Why are we being persecuted for wanting this man to play basketball? It's crazy work.
want him to save Giannis. Yes, we want Milton there, but we want Giannis. This 2 years in a row that Giannis been hurt for the playoffs and got put out, and now everybody's been talking bad about the Bucks. They don't care about Milton. They don't care about Giannis. Heck, they want Giannis to leave. That's their
Right.
point. I mean,
that's
I
my
understand
point. That's
but
my point.
we need them all for the playoffs. All of them, all hands on deck. I want to. I want everything, man. I want it all. I want them to talk
Hey,
about us like
Frosty.
they talk about us. I want the rings. I want winners. I want people to win.
Yep.
That's what I want.
Yeah, when they started applying, we started putting that full court press. It
I
got
want.
dark for a minute. It got dark with that full court press, didn't it, Bronte? It got dark
I'm
with the
just
full
saying,
court press.
bro. Why we can't state the obvious? Like that's the obvious. That's the what we gonna ignore that we still wondering what the team looks like with Middleton in year 2. We don't even know what they look like with Middleton in year 2.
8
That's
games they played last year. 8.
like we don't know what this Bucks team. We talking about Dame and Giannis. What about Middleton? We don't even know what the team looks like with Middleton on it. Like we don't know. We can't even. Do you know, Daniel? No.
No, that's the problem. He
So
needs to play. I'm
it'll
not
be
saying
good to
he
see.
needs to play. We need a rotation. We need where they're going. We need the sets. We need to like we can't wait like 30 games for him to get better, and all of a sudden, okay, he's gonna go win now. Like it's almost like All-Star break or something like that. We're not waiting that long. I'll give him about 5 games. But after that, you better elixir or something. You better put like some pants or something on there at the leg. You better wrap it
He
up.
better.
And he better
What
get some
Shaq say?
TR. He better
What
get
Shaq?
some
He better put
TRT.
some
That's what
icy
he
hot on
needs.
that boy and get on the court. Put that icy hot on and get on the court. What
Yeah,
are
he
you
needs some.
talking about?
He just needs some cream in the clear and a little TRT, and he'll be straight. That's a nice little. Hey, Chris, TRT, cream in the clear, maybe a little Anavar, and you'll be straight, bro. You'll be straight. Don't y'all do that. That's for real, for athletes. That's what you need. Cream the clear, TRT with a sprinkle of Anavar, Khris Middleton. You'll be a whole new man, bro. A whole
If you
new
got
man.
about what's going on with Milton, you go look at Embiid and go look at the comments on this Embiid because they're not happy.
Yeah.
They're mad right now that he's not even playing. Then Paul George got hurt. Yeah, they.
Hey, come on. Hey, look. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about Paul George. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are twin brothers. What are you talking about? Oh, and so they're like triplets. Joel Embiid, Paul George, and what's Kawhi Leonard? They like triplets at this point. At some point, they going down. Every time in the playoffs, I say this about Philly. At some point, Embiid gonna get injured. He gonna get injured every year in the playoffs. Embiid's got injured and they lost every single year. I have not watched a year where Embiid didn't get injured in the playoffs. So eventually he's gonna break down this year. I don't care if he played 2 games in the regular season. As soon as that playoff start, Embiid gonna be out. So it don't matter. Kawhi Leonard, same thing. Paul George, same thing. Khris Middleton, he don't play to the playoffs. So
Right? Oh, wait, no, wait.
so
Right.
what we talking about here? He ain't gonna play.
I
Cool with that.
gotta wrap this up soon. Let
We cool
Brandon
with
get
that
his
somehow. I
comment
don't
on.
even know.
Go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead,
But
Brandon.
I just said I'm done, man. I'm done.
All right, hold on a second, Pronte. We're gonna end again. Let me just let Brandon go ahead and get his. Go ahead, Brandon.
I loved it. I loved it. I mean, dang. I'm knocking my ass off. I loved it.
Hey, but
Hey,
that's why I tell the people to come to the live. You never know what's gonna happen on the live. You might have ops call in. You just don't know. That's why this is the most electrifying Bucks podcast on YouTube. Look at the energy we bring. Look at the viewership. It's 2 hours in. It's about to be 11 o'clock. It's 90 people in here. Salute. What? We got a movement here, y'all. This is friends and family for real. What?
Lights up, please, forever,
Right.
man.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Brandon.
this game, hey, Embiid, Philly fans, y'all can have that. Because y'all drafted Embiid for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. I think reason why. Think back from the pandemic. PG-13 pandemic. Think about that. Y'all choose to sign PG-13. Now, if Embiid cannot play back-to-back, that's his fault. That's his fault. Fault. Because he injured, that's your fault. Y'all choose to deal with. Oh, come on. Don't come on this podcast. Or this Hanson podcast. Talk about, oh, they put Philly over. He had Nick. Everybody. Boston. We don't care about that. This is why this team is hungry. This
Right.
team gonna what we made of.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Don't care about
Hey, but we got a big game at home though Friday too, Brandon, because we playing Chicago and that's always a tough game for us. So I'll be interested to see how we play against Chicago. No matter what, Chicago always give us problems. The rivalry or whatnot. So I'll be interested to see how we play at Fiserv Forum against Chicago too. We have another good game. I know we cooking with gas. Go ahead, Brandon. Finish up.
Okay. Did y'all see Dame? He was mad. He heard the noise. Giannis too, he heard the noise. Giannis said he in his year 12, he said it's reception to it from both Dame and Giannis. What? When Chris come back, it's a wrap for the whole league. Especially when our big three played together, made it healthy. Guys, we got 2020. Get into it. What do you think this thing gonna do? What other thing gonna do? Stop us. Nobody. We coming for the whole league. Watch out. What that last time? The league has to sleep wide eyes open. That's all. It's one game at a time. That's it.
That's it. All right. Appreciate you, Brandon. Appreciate you, Prate. He got it cracking today, bro. And shout out to Bleacher Report,
Just
boy.
I'm just gonna leave with this.
Hold on one
I
second. Go ahead,
seen
Prate.
the Nationals play more in the regular season than I've seen Khris Middleton in the last 2 years.
All
That's
right,
all
bro.
I'm saying.
All
And we
right,
out
I'm
here
not gonna
living
let
the
you.
Nationals. Well, at least
All
I
right,
see him.
Prate.
At least
All
I see
right,
him
Joe.
on the court. What are we talking about? All right, I'm out, y'all.
All
I'm
right,
done, man.
all right, all right, Joe. Jesus Christ. What was happening today? Hey, this was season opener, and this was a classic live, ladies and gentlemen. This was a classic live. Who else is doing it like we doing it over here, friends and family? We 2 hours in. It's about to be 11 p.m. CST, and we cooking. Still. This is your number one resource for Bucks news. This is the number one Bucks chat on all of YouTube. Look at the platform. Look at the information. Look at the presentation. What? Comment, like, subscribe, and share the electrifying content. I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic. We just got done talking about the Bucks going ahead and handling the Philadelphia 76ers on the road easily, 124-109. Great defensive effort. All the new guys played well. Dame went for 30. Giannis had 25. Bobby Portis had 16. Taurean Prince, the newly acquired Buck, had 16. We completely dismantled the Philadelphia 76ers. The great Tyrese Maxey was 10-31. This was just a great all-around performance. And we want Middleton to play basketball. Okay? We want Middleton on the floor. That's not a bad thing. Oh, I just seen that comment, Jimmy Roller. Hold on, bro. That was hard. Hold on. Jimmy Roller. Jimmy Roller said the channel is international. Everyone else is local. Let's go, Jimmy Roller. What? Do y'all not see the platform we have here? It's for the people. It's for the real Bucks fans. You come here, you got a voice, you got a place you can show your face and say what you want to say. There's not going to be no hate here. I don't care if you got a channel, you want to pop in and talk spicy, go ahead. We here for it. No fear here, because when you the best, you don't worry about the rest, do you? Huh? Let's get it, y'all. Appreciate all y'all tapping in. Man, if y'all didn't already, please hit the like button on the way out. And we running it back this Friday after the Bucks beat the Chicago Bulls. And I will be in the arena in Fiserv Forum with friends and family. So y'all got to give me a little bit of time to get home after the game and get set up. I'll be live within 20 minutes after the game end because I'm one of the Bucks fans that put my money up every year. I've been a Bucks season ticket holder since they built Fiserv Forum. I took the wrapper off of the seat that I sit at today. I put in the paint so I can talk. I'm there in the building. I'm there. And y'all know that. So I done met some of y'all at some of these Bucks games. D Gibbs. I done met quite a few of y'all. Y'all see me in the building and y'all see the presence in the building. What? Man, y'all need to go ahead and support this channel. We the best in the business. Comment, like, subscribe. Enjoy the professionalism. Enjoy the content. And enjoy the presentation. Now I'm gonna let y'all mellow out to some mellow moves as we end this live. I appreciate all y'all, and this is officially a classic live. Gone.